What's up? What's up? Just letting the chat fill up before I go in. Since this is a stream, it's not really a video for upload later. So the first thing I like to do is get into that 2KU, test out some dribbles and everything else. Get a sense of what I'm doing, but I'll play some teams soon. Set my mic slow. Let me check that out. See if I could do something about that. Oh yeah, that mic is real low. There we go. Is that better? Ugh. What? Yeah, if y'all like broadcast, y'all need to catch Mazik stream. I am not about that broadcast life. I can't do it. His SIGs are kind of funny. Yeah, his SIGs are hella weird. Oh yeah, ugh. What is that? Sorry, Aaron. We got to find you a new team. He's a full court player apparently. If there's any players you guys would like to see, let me know. But I definitely want to explore the controls before hopping into a game because we don't know what's different from 2KU. I mean, from the demo and all of that. I want to get a good look. Ooh, Markel Fultz. I wonder how good he is. Let's see. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and see what Kyrie's looking like. J Battle asked to see the Nets versus the Knicks. Probably not gonna do that. Not really that curious about how the Knicks play. The only player, I guess I'm curious about DSJ and Trier. I'm gonna definitely take a look at him. All right, let's check Kevin out, see what he's rocking with. Yep, 9-foot layup, midi. Yep, that all seems about right. Post fade, 88. It's post fade. Ooh, he got an 86 ball handle. Let's see what you look like. Demigod. Yep, got a little speed boost. See what his double cross looks like. You gotta really do it slow. Let's see what his badges are. So what I'm looking for here is I want to see who has tight handles and who doesn't. Cause oh, that's cool. They separated the badges now. That's pretty dope. I like that a lot. So let's see. Stop and go handles for days. He does not. Oh, he has bronze tight handles, so you're not gonna get a lot of ankle breakers with KD, which is good. He shouldn't. He's not really an ankle breaker. He's got good moves for a guy his size, but he ain't out there like that. So he don't have the. Yeah, he stops when he goes behind the back. The cross is better for him doing that. Can he do the hezzy into the cross? What's his hezzy cross look like? Pretty slow, but it looks like him though. That's nice looking. His His hezzy's nice. Ooh, for a shooter, that's a nice hezzy. That's a nice hezzy for a shooter. If you're tall, you might want to look into that one. He lines right up. And that's the turbo hezzy. As y'all know from my other video, there's a lot of different ways to stop this year. You can stop by pressing left trigger. And you can stop by pressing up on the right stick, which is a nice tight hezzy for Kevin. Um, that's a nice tight hezzy for him. But then you got like the super hezzy if you hold him. Yeah, and that's to get behind the 3-point line. Pop back. All right, that's enough for Kevin. Let's get a dribbler who dribbles all the time. Who's more dribbly than everybody's favorite? Let's look at his stats first, real quick. First, in fact, let's look at the playmaking. He only has 11 playmaking badges. So, oh wait, I'm still looking at Kevin like a fool. There we go. 15 playmaking badges. So this is something to look at because people say they can't make NBA players, but you got to keep in mind that a lot of the badges that they have that they don't get to combine, you can make combinations of. But I do think he's got the magic combination. He's got the magic combination of ankle breaker and handles for days with quick step and tight handles. That and what's his stop and go? His stop and go is goal, so he should feel pretty good. What's going on with my controller here? My controller's acting funny. Let me see if I could put my Xbox controller in. Now that I'm already streaming, I really don't like playing on a PS4 controller if I don't have to. Can you guys still hear me okay? I might do that from now on. Unfortunately, my Xbox controller doesn't have a share button on it. So I have to switch out. So where were we? Kyrie, let's look at your ratings here and your badges. But yeah, you can combine your badges the way you want. So you can come up with cheesier stuff than what the pros have in certain cases. Although Kyrie, he's an example of a guy who has pretty much everything. But see, this is a good example. So he only has gold difficult shots and gold deadeye. And what's his quick release on? His quick draw is on gold as well. So when you make your play sharp, you're actually gonna have better badges than Kyrie Irving. So it's not that you can't make NBA players. He only has one defensive badge, which is probably accurate. You just can't make the NBA players you probably want. No, Anonymous J, the server's not on, so we can't do any like neighborhood stuff or any of that. Until the servers are on. It's just 2KU and the NBA game. So he's got a hezzy before he does his crossover. Not sure how I feel about that. That's pretty slow. Ugh. It's definitely a little different than the demo. Wow, that's really slow. He also has the non-double dribble speed boost. Although I have to say, I don't dislike that speed boost because when you playing the speed boost crossover as just a crossover, it's faster than the one that double dribbles. So like you can be hezzying somebody and actually use it to cross up, and it's nice. So I like that. He's another one. I'm not seeing the either is different or is a patch necessary because I had no problem in the demo, which I've already deleted, so I can't compare. Oh, did you guys see that extra speed boost? This is the kind of stuff that we're talking about where there's like little extra little speed up animations in the game that once people figure it out and find them all, gonna be a problem. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's quick. Oh, that's quick, Kyrie. So that was the is that the yeah, that's just between the legs and then turbo in the opposite direction. Real quick for him. So let's Hezi between the legs. Nah, I didn't get the between the legs. Let me see. Speed boost. Hezi between. Well, he won't get me between the legs after the Hezi. And he wants to go behind the back. I wonder why that is. Let me make sure I'm on. I should be on absolute though. Definitely should be on absolute, even though I didn't change any of my settings. I just signed on this account, so I didn't we it's just DT how I got it early. We got review codes, so just content creator stuff. Although in New York City, there's a lot of places you can get it early if you know the right spots. So if you're in New York, hit up your people and find out, because the mom and pops, the little corner gaming shops that that are in like the Bronx and some of them in Queens, they'll get it to you early if you can get hooked up. So what are we looking at here? Yeah, that's all fine. Control settings off, off. Yes, yes. It is on absolute. I wonder why it feels so different from the yeah, as a case study, I should definitely try Steph, because it definitely feels a little bit different than the demo. Yeah, that's slower when you come out of the hezi. I wonder if they added some, I don't want to say cheese proof, but speed boost proof stuff. It's reasonably quick, but it's really not that fast. So I'm gonna have to get in the lab with some of these NBA players. I gotta look at their SIGs, because their SIGs are definitely not as glitchy as the My Career stuff, even the stuff they had hooked up in the demo. We're gonna look at Steph right now. Steph from the Warriors, who ain't supposed to make the playoffs this year. How y'all feel about that? That sounds pretty ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. Pretty crazy. Bradley Beal's face is the top face on the Wizards. I wonder how John Wall feels about that. Yeah, Eric Scott. I'll pull up Harden next. I'll definitely put up Harden next. What up, Tim Hamer? Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Thanks for watching this early footage. Like I said, I'm gonna get in the game pretty soon, but I'm not one to. So Steph's got his regular dribble. Oh, Steph feels much quicker. Oh my God. So Kyrie just had some weird sigs. I'm gonna have to explore Kyrie's sigs before making a decision. I thought it was me for a second. Is the Sham God the same? Yes, it is. That's still the same. What about the Whoopty? I'm doing it the wrong way. I apologize. There we go. Whoopty's the same. So Steph is a part character. He has a lot of sigs you're probably going to want in a part. Kyrie, he got some NBA boo-boo sigs. I don't know what they did to Kyrie, but that could drastically affect how much I play the Nets in P&O if I play P&O this year. Because my favorite thing about playing out online is going in and doing park stuff to people who ain't used to it. It's hilarious. They just quit. Yeah, Steph feels just like in a demo. Yeah, look how did you see how quick that was? That double cross is crazy. So yeah, he still has all of the glitchy stuff from the demo. I don't want to say glitchy, but he's got really fast dribbles. Yeah, I mean that's sick. So he still got the hezzy double cross. I'm out. Although it seems like after the hezzy, no, they didn't change anything. They didn't change anything. We still good to go. All right, so I'm gonna look at some post moves real quick, and then I'm gonna jump into a game. Yeah, definitely hit the like button. I appreciate that. Eastwick Baller. Can we play each other? Is online available? Because to me it says connect. It doesn't have any servers available. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. So and I don't know how to get out of this screen. Can we let me out? What's up, Sean Singletary, longtime supporter of Sim Nation? How do you do step backs? Okay, so the issue with step backs, they're gonna change step backs. Right now, you do step backs on the left stick, but they're gonna change it so that you do it on the right stick because the left stick isn't responsive enough. I'll show you real quick before I go to the post game. What up, Pito? 1989. All right. Uh, so the step back. So the step back currently is back on the left stick. It's funny. Poor boy was saying that it's right trigger. You don't have to hold right trigger. You get this step back no matter what. But if you can hear it, I don't know if you can hear the click on my controller. I'm gonna put it up to the microphone. Listen to how long there's a delay. So they're gonna put it on the right stick so that they could speed that up because right now the step backs take long. So what they're gonna change it to is the step back is gonna go from this behind the back, which is right trigger and down. They're gonna put the step back how it was last year, so it's more responsive. And they're gonna change this move to right trigger and diagonal away from the ball. And the reason that should make it faster because the problem is when you hold back on the stick, the game has to decide whether or not you're holding back on the stick or you're trying to do the step back move. So anything that's on this button right, the left stick is going to be slightly slower than it is on the right stick, right? So as soon as I click crossover, the right stick can respond because it only has one command it's waiting for. But on the left stick, that back, they want to make sure you're not just retreating. So I'm curious about a few things. Yeah, I'm curious about a few things. I'm just curious about Zion's ball handle. There's no way to switch teams, right? No, they should look into that. Den Cop's gaming ass is their new hairstyles. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big creative character accessories kind of guy. I'm much more about, you know, park pro-am, the competitive meta and all that stuff. So for all of those questions, you probably want to relegate to Mazik because I could promise you I'm not going to be going through a bunch of hairstyles during this stream or probably any other. Michael Porter should be eligible for Rookie of the Year 1989. 1989 says you should never hold right trigger this year. No, you have to hold right trigger to do certain moves. If you shouldn't hold right trigger while you're like running all over the place. That's what you shouldn't do. But for certain moves and certain combos, the right trigger is a modifier and it gives you a little extra boost. It's just about laying off of that and not relying on that to get all over the court. The game isn't designed like that this year, and they have some running animations that are on the left stick, so you don't have to hold trigger just to go fast anymore, and that will definitely deplete your stamina. All right, so let's see. Let's get a substitution. All right, first let's look at Zion's stats real quick. I don't know if Mazik already looked at that, but I'm curious. So Showtime, that's a great badge for him to have a Hall of Fame. All this stuff is on gold. Giant Slayer, oh, he's all right. Playmaking, he's got nothing for playmaking. That's crazy. Yeah, he's just downhill, which makes sense. So what's his actual attributes looking like? What you got, Zion? Okay, so we all expect the dunk to be high. Yeah, I think that 3-point is acceptable for what he did in college. Ball handles a 73. All right, so now. Oh, but he got that though. Oh yeah, yeah, he good to go. As long as he got that, he's good to go. Yeah, you can't hit those. What's your size up looking like? Oh, his size up's pretty good. It's slow, but I can see him bursting out that. He don't have tight handles yet. Oh. Yeah, that's a fast one for him. Actually looks like him though. That's a good signature animation. I like it. I ain't mad at it. His spin out of that is mad slow. Yeah, he can't combo out of that. Yeah, his combos out of that are pretty slow. Pretty slow. So he's gonna be either bursting on you, going straight downhill, or he's gonna be coming off the ball because he doesn't really have the signature animations. Let me see what's his That's pretty quick. That's kind of glitchy. I'll take it though. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So we wanted to see Harden. I'm gonna show you guys James Harden. Then I want to look at the post moves, and I'll probably jump in the game. I actually don't even know how to call plays yet, which I think is pretty important because the default spacing has a lot of people in the paint and had a lot of people running into the paint, which can make it hard to run the basic offenses. You kind of have to know a team's offense once the players start standing around in the paint. I could look at Russ before I get out of here too. No, Tonio, I'm not playing early because if you pre-ordered and go to the library, I just got a review code for it. We will be reviewing the game on this channel. Eastwick Ball, I just saw your question. How does the left stick dribble feel in the game? I'm going to explore that more. I still have a lot of exploration to do with the left stick dribble. This is day 1. It's actually technically day -2. So, I really need to get in the lab to see how that is. Den Cops Gaming, do you think the cheesy dribbling will be OP this year? I don't necessarily think it'll be OP if they leave it regulated with the stamina. Like they cannot let the dribbling get crazy with the stamina. So you're looking at some of James's dribbles here. If there's any particular dribble you want to see me do with James Harden, put it in the chat, and I will attempt to get it done. Between the legs is actually a little harder than it was in the demo. I actually never missed that in the demo. Okay, so it's between the legs is a little more to the right. I feel like in the demo it was a little more down. It's a little more like slightly below left and right. And I think the between the legs is going to be an important dribble when you're coming out of hesitation size ups and stuff. So when you pop up here, and you can pop up between the legs out of that animation. That's James's. Ooh, James's cross is kind of quick. Woo! Yeah, let's see what James's layup animations look like. Dribble step back with Harden. So you mean like a woo? Yeah, James got the evil snatchback. And right back to the hezzy. Ugh. Get ready for that and play now online. I might mess with the Rockets. Oh, look at that between the legs. Look how much it moved him horizontally. Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think dribblers are gonna be very effective this year. Cause you can't tell which way this fool is going. I'm gonna definitely be looking at some of his sigs, cause he doesn't seem too slow at all. Yeah, I'm real excited to see which out of that stuff is actually effective now that we got our hands on a full game. There is going to be a day one patch, so we don't know, so I wouldn't say a grain of salt. This is probably 99% the game that we're going to be playing, but there will probably be some adjustments to some things that they wanted to get cleaned up. That was early. But all right, is there any other dribbles y'all want to do? Let me see. Let me look at the what combo does Harden use to flop? I feel you. Show Russ badges and dunks. We can definitely do that. If you guys aren't familiar with the Sim Nation or at me bro streams, I have been assaulted for being a Russell Westbrook defender when that was never the case. Well, I guess I had to defend him because people were saying he was worse than players like Rondo and Derrick Rose when he was younger, and I'm like, he's basically the same as those guys. Why y'all beating him up for doing what they do? But then he went on to do a bunch of MVPs. So, well, MVP and triple doubles and all that. People move the goalposts, and now if he's not the greatest point guard of all time, he trash. Y'all know how it is. But I'm still a fan of the Brody. I don't even need him to learn to shoot. I just need him to stop taking the shots that he can't hit. Much better at that than Zion, obviously. I just wanted to get a quick feel for him before going into his he's got the park has oof, that is quick. So that's a move right there that's gonna be crazy this year. When you go into the hezzy and you do the that crossover right there, that is quick, man. Like you gotta basically guess if when somebody goes into a hezzy, because I think that's too fast to react to, especially in the park. And you can just keep going. So that's gonna be nice. So let's look at Russ's his ratings and badges. First, let's look at his ratings. So driving layup 96, driving dunk is still a 90. Let's go. Mid-range is a 78. That's going to be really good for playing online with the Rockets. He's going to, if he has the difficult shots to go with that, he's going to be a monster. His post moves is 73. What's his post fade is a 76. I don't know. I would like his post to be a little higher. He's a really good post up guard. And at his size, I mean, it's not going to be cheesy because if you're taller than him, you could just shut it down. Speed with the ball's a 96. Ball handles a 91. That is beautiful. That is beautiful stuff. I'm saying it out loud in case anybody's listening at work and stuff like that. I want you guys to have to rely on the screen for everything. Steals a 76. Block. His defensive rebound is a 90. Lateral quickness is a 87. He's going to be a very good defensive character as well. And speed is a 96. I think he's down 2 from last year. But I don't know if there's been a global reduction in speed either. So I have to take a look at some of the other players to verify if he's slower or if the game is slower. Although 96 is marginal at best. His hustle 98. Looking good. All right, so let's see what his badge situation is. He's got gold, so he doesn't have any Hall of Fame finishing badges. He's got gold acrobat, consistent finisher, contact finisher, fast break, giant slayer, this is gorgeous, showtime, cross key, fancy footwork, relentless, pro touch. So he's going to be a very strong online character, I would anticipate. His volume shooter. So does he have? He doesn't have corner specialist, right? No, he does not. He does have green machine though. So if you get hot with Russ and start pulling, he can get hot, which is probably about accurate for Russell. But you got to get hot first. You got to take smart shots with him and get hot first. So hot start. Ice in the veins, hot zone. So he's got just basically clutch badges. The difficult shots is only bronze. I don't know if I trust that with a 75. Bailout, that's a great badge for him. Gold dimer, gold bailout, gold downhill. He's gonna be a monster in the full court. Pass break maestro. I gotta see what that badge is about. I don't really know what that badge is about. Ankle breaker. That's definitely something I want to say about ankle breaker and tight handles, but I'm gonna address that in a separate video. A lot of defensive badges for Russ. They're all silver and bronze, but still, he's got quite a few of them. Did he have pickpocket? Let me see. Silver, box out, chase down, interceptor, lightning reflexes, all-fall, pest, rebound chaser, trapper, worm, and then bronze, clamps, intimidator, pick dodger, anti-list defender. So he doesn't have pickpocket, and he doesn't have... Well, he does have interceptor, so passing lanes only, which again, probably about right. Cool. What's his double cross looking like? His sham god. Did y'all see his sham god? Whoa, my god. What's his other sham god look like? They put like 19 sham gods in the game for some reason. So let me see. What's his sham god into the... That goes to that hand. So let me see his sham god into his momentum. Woo! Oh yeah, Russ is a demon. Russ is a demon. I'm scared of Russ online. Yeah, Alan Stevens said range extender. No, range extender is actually a good badge for a guy like Russ because he misses a lot of threes, but when he makes them, he can make them from far away. It's not that Russ stops shooting well like right here. You know, this is his effective range of jumpers. So the difference between him missing this shot and this shot is relatively the same percentage. He should shoot about 28 to 31% depending on the year that he has. But I don't expect him to shoot above 33% even on the best of days. But his range isn't the issue. It's the fact that the percentage at the range would be bad. Infinite Zest said, can I check Harden's momentum behind the back? Absolutely. Now, I haven't played the dribblers in a couple of days, so I'm going to have to get used to the certain combos I haven't been doing for a little while. I apologize if it takes a few tries. There you go. I didn't need a few tries. So, and for those watching, if you don't know how to do the momentum behind the back, the way that I like to do it is obviously you do momentum dribble, which is first crossover. We'll hold right trigger, then you hit the crossover button, which would be a hezi normally, but you're going to interrupt that crossover by pressing the left stick in the direction you're going. So before that animation takes over, boom, and then you do that. The way you do that into the behind the back is you do that animation, and then with the left stick, I roll it from ball hand to off ball hand with the left stick, and then I hit the behind the back control, which is still holding turbo down with the right stick. There, boom, done. Easy peasy, not too hard of a combo. Ali Hassan Mirza says, show Russ hot zone. See, I know you trolling, because Russ shouldn't have a single hot zone outside of the paint. And maybe the free throw line. But not based on last year. Hopefully he need to earn that hot zone back. Can I see a difference in the movement speed from Russ to Harden? Yes, I can. Although Harden is very quick, I have to say. Harden is definitely pretty quick, particularly from side to side. Harden's side to side animations feel like they're going to be seriously difficult. Yeah, Harden, Steph, and Russ feel way better so far than Kyrie and whoever else I looked at. I mean, yeah, James is a monster. Is there anything anybody else wanted to see from James before I move on? Give y'all a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds to respond to that. Oh yeah, let me see this. I want to see these retreating size ups. I'm not really seeing anything there. They said you can do these retreating size ups, but I haven't. I have to check with the devs on that. Oh, I did a little something right there. He did a little double cross backwards size up right there. So there might be something there. I always feel like in park and pro-am, this stuff is too slow when the ball is exposed. Like, because people press up on you real hard. They need the retreating moves need to be safer, and they need to be that's his regular dribble step back. That's horrible. That looks like that's just. The only good thing I like about these is that you don't go to the dots. Like I don't get the dots like I get when a dribble moves. So this means this is probably very hard to rip in park and pro-am. If you have unpluckable equip, you can probably just do this without raising the percentage of the defender's steals if they, get the game queued up properly. I also like these dribbles into the momentum. That stuff's really nice looking. Like these little step back moves and these little left stick fakes. Those into momentum is like really strong. Like that right there, that's crazy. That's nice. That's nice. People gonna get cooked with that stuff because now you have a low cost, no stamina Hezi. That's pretty solid. I think the step back is horrible. I'm not that mad about it because the step back was pretty cheesy last year, but the dribble step back, not the jump shot step back, obviously. Not to be confused with this step back. I don't know how to do James's double step back. Last year, it was like this weird signature animation. Like, oh, there it goes. Got you. Ugh, that is cheap. If you make a shooting guard and you don't equip that, that's on you. Let me see that from a Hezi. See, that might be the real. That might be the real cheese right there. Oh my God, that is cheap. Oh, yo, why y'all ask me to do that? I'm disgusted. I'm uninstalling the game. Are you kidding me right now? Why can he do that? That is sick. I'm only using the Rockets. Jay, he's got another one besides that. Was he got a different direction? If y'all know about any other ones, let me know. But I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing. I think James and Russ are going to be a serious handful online. Ugh. I mean, everything he does is so shifty, which is accurate. I mean, he's one of the greatest one-on-one players of all time. Yeah, his new cheesy move is going to be crazy. They haven't mocapped that yet because he's only done. He has to do it in the league and not get called for a travel before they bring him in and put the golf balls on somebody. All right. Is there anything you guys wanted to see from the Rockets before I get out of here? Man, even his regular step back is so quick. That is sick. Like, and the thing about this year's game is, yeah, I'll do Kemba Walker next. Is you have to be closer to contest people. So that stuff's more. You can't think about that stuff like last year. Last year, you could be standing at basically at the free throw line, and if somebody was taking a three, all you had to do is hold up on the right stick, and your player would speed boost towards them and contest. So open shots weren't really that open. But this year, if you look at the way the game is considering contests, you can be pretty close to somebody and not get a contest. So those little step back moves are probably going to be a lot more effective than they were before. So those shooting guard builds, I think, are going to be stronger. Like the taller play sharps, they're just going to play a different style than the taller play sharps last year, where they were basically just big point guards. I think this year is going to be more about taller play sharps being shot creators that use all of the uh, hop moves, like play more of a Harden style as opposed to more of a Westbrook, Kemba Walker style. Yeah, we got a bunch of players on here. Why not bring this team out? Depressed Boston fan says, "Yo, this game looks fire compared to the demo." Yeah, I definitely love the feel of it. I played one WNBA game already. Oh, Giannis got speed boost. Look at Giannis' step back. Not that he ever needs it because he's not shooting, but well, he just needs it to change direction, I guess. But Jesus, that's stupid. All right, let's take a look at Kemba. That's why I came here. Kemba, the best player on Team USA and the 11th best player on the All-Star team. Alan Stevenson said Russ needs an updated hairstyle. Yo, Russ changes his hairstyle every week. I don't know how the art team from 2K is going to keep up with that man. I feel like he had braids in the morning and an afro in the evening, and then a fade the next morning, and then somehow he had an afro again by the next evening. All right, so Kemba, are there any dribbles you guys wanted to see? His momentum looks really good. I'll do a couple of times so y'all can take a look at it. So that's his momentum dribble. Kemba's pretty famous for his step backs. So that's his step back. And his drag step back. That's that. See that. So he's got a 2K19 step back. He don't have the cheesy foolishness that James has. Pretty slow up layup. They got to work on speeding up the layups, man. Like when you're a small guard, I don't know how this is supposed to be. Well, that's a better layup, but the Euro step from the other direction, like come on, like it's like they're literally waiting. Oh, ugh, ah. I can see that for a cradle. Yeah, for a cradle, and the cradle is quicker than that. Like I don't know. I just feel like the Euro step is in real time is such an effective move. But in the game, it just feels it's still a little too slow. Let me see Kemba's floaters real quick. So even though Kemba does, oh, that's beautiful floater. Might have to look at his floater package for your point guards, for your 6'3s. Look at that floater. He got Tony Parker floaters. What? All right, let me check the stat. Where's D Rose's step back? Yo, if y'all want to see D Rose, no, I'm just playing. I don't mind going to D Rose, but I don't want to take away from Zeke's content. I don't want to hurt his feelings by putting D Rose up here. And I should play with D Rose and beat him with D Rose at some point this year. But I don't want to ruin the show because we might not do shows no more if that happens. Oh, that's a nice horizontal step back for Kemba. That's a good one. I like that. That across the lane step back. That's quick. J-Dub, you bought the game through one of these stores most likely. I'm playing a review copy, so I get to access it now because it's really review and content creation purposes. But there's no servers up yet. Yeah, 1989 said Brian incoming. Let me see. I'm checking the chat real quick. Yeah, 1989 said the Euro step looks like it's waiting for the opposing animation. I agree. I think it's just way too slow. A lot of the point guard layups are too slow. It's a technical challenge because it's hard for them to capture those and make them as fast as they want them to be. It's just hard. Like even when they tell people to do it real fast in the mocap, it's still not game speed. That's one of the things that's just real hard for 2K. Yo, his horizontal driving step back, like his across the lane step back, is nasty. And those shots will be better this year. It's funny enough, he looks way better doing it to the left than to the right. Oh yeah, to the left. Woof. That's sick to the left. Ooh, that's nice too. His crossover into his hezzy to behind the back. Yeah, Kemba's nasty. Oh, he did the into the whoopty. That's sick. That's sick. Oh yeah, what's his sham god look like? Pretty quick. His is quick like Russ. Russ sham god is silly. What's the hezzy into the sham god look like? Yeah, a little slow. It's not that bad though. Ooh, it's not bad at all. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely rock with that. I wonder how bad that is on the stamina because some of that stuff looks really good. So when you said behind the back spin, which one you mean? There's a lot of ways to do that. Like I don't know which behind the back you're looking for. You looking for the this behind the back or not the standard behind the back? Like which one are you looking for? I don't know. Um, oh, that's sick too. Oh, that's nice. The hezzy into the what do they call this behind the back escape? I guess that's what it is. It's the behind the back escape. That's nice though. You can't momentum after that though. I mean, not quickly. You see how he does that little slow dribble? You gotta wait, but it's not really deceptive. At least not in the freestyle mode. Maybe. All right. Y'all want to see Kemba's badges? Okay. Let me look at that real quick. And also, is there anybody else on Team Giannis that you want to see before I move out of this mode? Because I'm about to look at the post up stuff soon. Because the post up feels different than last year. Last year against the AI, drop step, spin, post fade, they all worked like 100% of the time. This year, hooks are better, but all of that stuff seems worse except the post fade. So I need to look at the post game to see how to be effective with it. All right, so he's got Giants. So for his slashing badges, he got Giant Slayer on gold, which is accurate. Acrobat on silver, consistent finisher, slithery, teardropper, and contact finisher. Teardropper, those are all silver. Contact finisher, fancy footwork, and pro touch are all bronze. His shooting He's got clutch shooter, deadeye, difficult shots, green machine, hot start, and quick draw on goal. So now at this point, I'm wondering who has difficult shots on Hall of Fame. Not that I think he should have difficult shots on Hall of Fame, but Kyrie doesn't have difficult shots on Hall of Fame, and he probably should. So now I'm real interested. Maybe Devin Booker or somebody. But that's a massive badge for you to throw on your character in Hall of Fame. I definitely, that's one of the first things I do when I make a shooter is put difficult shots on Hall of Fame. That's one of the biggest buffs in the game to shooters. Overall, sharpshooters have been buffed. They have so much more defense. Catch and shoot silver, hot zone hunter silver, pump fake maestro, steady shooter, volume shooter, all silver, and then tireless scorer. On bronze, I don't know about that one. I think his tireless scorer should be gold. What do y'all think? I don't know about that. Marcel, I already did Kevin Durant. Long story short, he's pretty slow. He does have speed boost dribbles, but they're not like that fast. Let me see. So ankle breaker goal, bailout, handles for days, quick first step, stop and go, tight handles, all goal. So he's basically diet Kyrie Irving, which is roughly true. Yeah, just he's basically 95% of what Kyrie is, which is accurate. Is there anybody else on here that I want to see? Let me look at D'Lo real quick. D'Lo's at 87. He's got that teardropper. That's a good badge for him. Gold teardropper. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. I am from Brooklyn, so happy about where they're going. Consistent finisher, cross-key scorer, giant slayer, relentless finisher, all silver. That teardropper is really the money for him. But that's about right for him because he's definitely shifty more so than doing all kinds of craziness. Clutch shooter, ice in the veins, quick draw, all gold, and corner specialist, deadeye, difficult shots. Where's his range extender is only bronze though. Let's see how that pans out throughout the year. I look for that to be upgraded if he keeps going the way he's going. Gold dimer, that's great. He's actually an underrated playmaker. He's a legit point guard. Wonderful pick and roll player. Let's see, needle threader, pass fake maestro, all gold, bailout, flashy, handles for days, lob city. His handles for days should definitely be higher because he dribbles the air out of the ball. He's like up in that group with James Harden and Kyrie Irving. I actually think in some ways he dribbles more than Kyrie. Like he dribbles a lot on certain possessions, but he's not always even looking for his shots. It's like what the Nets will allow him to do sometimes. So I don't know. I think his handles for days should definitely could be one higher. But stop and go, tight handles, unpluckable, his ankle breaker. Yeah, this all seems right for D'Lo. And lightning reflexes, no defensive badges, which is absolutely right. If you can have negative defensive badges, he probably have it. I'm gonna take a quick look at D'Lo, just to see. It looks pretty big on this camera. Ooh, that's nice. Wow, look at his hezzy. His hezzy takes him across the universe. We in Charlotte, I think he wound up in New Orleans with that hezzy. That's crazy. Standard momentum dribble. Momentum standing behind the back. His momentum between the legs kind of keeps him in the same spot, which could be a good thing. He can't momentum back out of that too fast, so I don't know how good that's going to be. Oh, he can momentum out of it. That's pretty good. Yeah, D'Lo feels pretty strong. He feels really good. I'm surprised Kyrie Irving felt so bad. Like Kyrie really felt like crap, to be honest with you. I was not particularly impressed with the way Kyrie felt. Which because last year Kyrie felt pretty good. I did feel like he had some sigs that were a little less cheesy than they should have been, but D'Lo feels really strong. Checking the chat real quick. So what's his range? Well, he's got a hot zone up to his hot zone stops right at the line. And this is on, I think this is on pro because I just turned the game on, so I don't expect the this to be an accurate representation of what he could do. But he is missing. I'm shooting pretty bad though. You can get greens from there. Can we get greens from the hash with D'Lo? Oh, now that he's a little warmed up, his hot zone extended. That's interesting. Did y'all see that? After those first few shots, his hot zone was like farther out. That's interesting. I wonder if it's like that in a pro-am and park. If when you cook, your hot zone actually, not your hot zone, but if it's that represented. Let's see what his floaters look like. Pretty good. A little slow. It's okay. Kemba's floaters seemed better. I'm very curious. That's a pretty good one. I'm real curious about Kemba's floater package. I think teardroppers were a little underrated last year. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. That was from pretty far out too. Yeah, this is farther out. Now, even though technically you could get some floaters from out here, I found that consistently starting a floater right at the corner of the key was the way to go. Otherwise, you would get a jump shot. But here, I'm consistently getting floaters from right about there, which is hugely important for guards coming down on fast breaks. Because when you had to start it here, especially with last year's game, the defender could stand right here and he's defending both. He would block the floater with the turbo animation, and if you came in closer, he could just wait for you and block that. But if you can start it from just a little further out, from like right here, that means that he has to commit to whether or not you're going to do the floater. That's a little deeper inside of the paint than I wanted it to be. But yeah, looks pretty good, pretty solid. So let's see, checking the chat real quick. Can I check Curry's badges? Yeah, I could check Curry's badges. Since we're right here. Yeah, who else is on this team? Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually look at Curry's badges. So we got gold acrobat, gold consistent finisher, gold contact finisher. I don't know about that. What y'all think about that? Gold contact finisher? I feel like his avoiding. What's the badge for avoiding? The slithery finisher. I feel like that is his thing more so than contact finisher. But what am I gonna say? He's the MVP, right? Gold fancy footwork, gold giant slayer, gold pro touch, which I think is an underrated badge. I think the combination of pro touch and consistent finisher is going to be really good, particularly because I think some of the strongest builds in the game are builds that aren't going to be dunking over people, but that can give you the kind of finishing that'll allow you to be really consistent in the paint. Those two badges, because no matter how you release it, you're getting some kind of boost. Gold teardropper. His teardroppers are excellent. I might actually, like, if I was going to say somebody in the league currently had Hall of Fame teardropper, I might get at this stuff. So, slithery and cross paint scorer. Shooting, 17 badges. Again, a lot of people making their My Career players with more badges than, although he does have a lot, good lord. They're all Golden Hall of Fame, which is to be expected. He's the greatest shooter of all time. But gold on quick draw, dead eye, range extender, no problem with that. Gold catch and shoot. I'm sorry, Hall of Fame, my bad. Gold catch and shoot, gold clutch shooter, gold corner specialist, gold difficult shots. Actually, before I go on, let me put the reminder out there to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of the viewers. I appreciate everybody in chat. Thanks you guys for participating. We'll be having a lot of content throughout the year. Gold flexible release, gold green machine. I mean, these are great. This is ridiculous. He's a great shooter. I don't know what you want. Like, he's fantastic. He'd go. Gold ankle breaker, gold bailout, gold flashy, gold floor general, gold handles for days, gold lob city, gold quick first step, gold space creator, gold stopping. He basically has every badge on gold that you would want out of playmaking. Although his dimer's only on bronze. That is super interesting to me because Steph is a really great playmaker when he's a playmaker. I don't think volume of playmaking should impact how good of a playmaker you are. I think bronze dimer is a little light for Steph, and I don't know why he has downhill. Do you guys think he should have downhill? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You say I don't know about clutch shooter? Nah, man, I disagree. Steph is super clutch. He was really good these last playoffs. He just didn't have any help, man. Everybody was hurt. Honestly, he played the Raptors. It was a diet. He wasn't as consistent, but it reminded me a little bit of LeBron when LeBron lost to the Golden State Warriors and he was shooting 30 something percent or whatever. But I think he shot 38%, which is really, really low for LeBron. But if you watch the series, the entire team was geared to stop him because Love and Kyrie weren't playing. So, yeah, I think Steph put on probably his best playoff performance in the finals last year, at least in terms of playing the evenly matched teams. We all know that he's all NBA front runner when the Golden State Warriors are playing somebody that can't hang with him. Let's see what. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, so that's gonna be. So people are asking like if the dribbling's gonna be silly this year. I think it's still gonna be pretty silly. Yeah, I mean, how you gonna deal with that? Now that you have to be closer, and somebody starts doing this to you back and forth, like what are you gonna do? And they got gold or Hall of Fame everything as a shooter. Like if you're trying to make a tall character in this game that like is a perimeter player, it's the struggle bus. But if you're trying to make a guard like somebody 6'5" and under, this is probably the best these characters have been since they came out with the archetype system. Definitely since 2K18. Oh, that is nice. That double cross into the hezzy, that's sick. Let me see that again. Let me do that quicker. How you do that quick one? I gotta find out how I did that. Cause he did that little, the extra hezzy out of that. That was nice. He's still doing it, but he's not doing it as fast. So that was his quick first step. You guys might have seen that. How quick he launched. That was nuts. Yeah, Steph feels really good. He's gonna be really strong. The Golden State Warriors are gonna be a serious headache this year. Obviously not as bad as last year with Durant, but in certain ways, I'm not gonna say they're gonna be worse. But just think about the fact that when you run your second unit, now you have D'Angelo Russell and Klay Thompson. So you basically never get a break. Like there's no backup point guard that you're putting up against the Golden State Warriors that's going to be able to stop the offense from being at its best. You know what move they need to update to? The in and out. I feel like you can't do nothing out of the in and out. Like it's just so bad. If you guys find anything with the in and out, let me know because the speed boost out of the in and out sucks. Comboing into the in and out seems to be pointless. I don't know what the in and out is good for in terms of the size up game. Like it's just super slow. That's the in and out into the Sham God done directly. Horrible. It just seems really bad. Like the in and out, the in and out is not super strong. Dorland Grayson says he deserves Hall of Fame floor general. Actually, you might be right about that. You said not Dimer. No, I don't think his Dimer should be like Hall of Fame. I just thought bronze was a little low. Like silver, I could understand. Gold, I could understand. But I bet you there's point guards who average 7, 8 assists a game who have like gold Dimer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's only for people who get closer to 10. But I don't know. I feel like bronze is a little too light for Steph. Silver is probably about where I would put it myself. All right, but that's pretty much it for Steph. Did y'all want to see anything else for Steph? Let me take a look at his step backs real quick. He's got a nice quick far step back. Obviously, James is the most silly. Like James is basically just walks across the court when you do a step back with him. I can't wait to see what those are and put those signatures on my shooting guard when I make one, because just checking out some step back combos real quick, because I think the step backs are going to be better this year than they were before. Not that they were even horrible last year, but they were pretty slow. And if you guys look, the step backs look they're faster. They're definitely faster. But because you have to be closer to the offensive player this year, if you don't guard that, you're gonna get cooked. You know what I mean? You have to guard that. So it's gonna be an effective move for people who don't have speed boost dribbles and stuff like that, and for those who do and are just excellent shooters. But look how quick he came out of that with the between the legs, and then you can momentum right out of that. That's sick. So I think the step back game is especially for the shooting builds, the 6'3" shot creating sharpshooters, which is basically like pure shot creator and a pure shot creator and a play sharp combined is what the guard is this year at 6'3". That's going to be really good for them because they have several different styles that they have access to. They don't. Oh my God! Did you see the speed of that animation? That was ridiculous. There's a crossover out of the Hezzy this year that is just ridiculous. That is nuts. That is nuts. Oh, see, Steph dunked like twice last year, and now he just dunk whenever he feel like. So far, the one move that no NBA player seems to do as good as the Park players is the momentum spin. So I don't know if that was changed in the game, but I'm not having trouble with any moves, but the momentum spin is not as clean as it was in the demo. And I tell you, I had no problem doing it in the demo. So it could be the signature animations, or it could be a change that they made. I don't know. But I don't know who has a good signature dribble for that. Not that I really care. I'm not a big momentum spin guy. So what's my camera view on, like numbers? I can show you guys. If y'all want to see, well, I'm only playing on 2K, but if y'all want to see different numbers, I can zoom in and out if you want. But I'm not doing that broadcast foolishness. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how Czar and Mazik play on anything besides 2K Cam. Shout outs to them. But I play on 2K Cam. I might as well, like, I was going to name one of my friends and say I play as bad as them, but we ain't going to do that today. But you know what I'm saying. Like, I am a completely different player on broadcast cam. Have no ability to play at the same level that I normally can. And I'm not good enough of a player to toss any skills away to the camera angle. Ooh, that's lovely. That's sick. That is sick. Steph is going to be so fun to play with. Yeah, Steph and James feel fantastic. Malcolm Singleton asks, "Hey bro, when do the servers go up?" I heard they go up tomorrow around 1 o'clock. Do not quote me on that. I have no idea when they actually go up, but that's the only information I've heard. But at this point, keep in mind, 2K could say the servers are going up at one point, and they might run into a hiccup too. So I would say until you see the servers, don't expect the servers, including launch day. Because even though last year went off without a hitch for the most part when it launched, I still have all of the scars of 2K years past where you bought the game and did not get to play it for 2 days. So when it comes to the servers, I'll believe it when I see it. And when I do see it, I want to make sure it's not changing my VC randomly to 0 VC. Come on, yeah, this is 2K. Like, God bless them. They make a beautiful product. But don't act like you don't know who they are. Ooh, that's slow. Ooh, that is so slow. They gotta speed these layups up, man. Mike Wang, Czar, please speed up these layups. He fumbled the ball. Did y'all see that? It like slipped out of his hands. Why can the ball slip out of his hands with a non-contact layup? Ugh. They need to speed those layups up so bad. All right. So is there anything? So before I get out of here, is there anything from this roster on Team Giannis that y'all wanted to see before I get out of here? I don't think Paul. Let's take a quick look at PG. The number one my career team for point guards next year, the Clippers. Take a quick quick look at Paul George. He's got silver contact, cross key, fancy footwork, lob city. That's a nice one. For my career, that's really important. Having teammates that have lob city finisher, really, really important. I don't know what the rep system is going to look like, but it's a good thing to have teammates that have lob city. It gets around a lot of CPU defense for those of y'all who struggle to score in those modes. Fast break finisher, pro touch, put back, boss, showtime. Cool, cool, cool. What's he have as a shooter? Ooh, a lot of gold badges for PG, which is fair. He had a great year last year until his shoulders went. Green Machine, Hot Start, Hot Zone Hunter, Ice in Veins, Tyler Shooter, Volume Shooter are all in gold. I would look for him to also have Deadeye in gold. I think he shoots really well. It's silver, so that's good. But I don't know. I'd probably give PG Deadeye gold. The way he plays. He took that OKC offense where only two people could score. He took a lot of really contested shots and hit them at a really high clip before he got hurt. Playmaking, what's he got? He's got no real playmaking badges. Everything's on silver. He doesn't have ankle breaker. You got to be shifty with Paul, and a ton of gold. All of the good defensive badges on gold, which is to be expected. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. Let's see what his left stick movement looks like. Ooh, slow. Very slow. Ooh, that's slow. Yeah, Paul is he's definitely a 6'9" wing for sure. That's his behind the back dribble. Yeah, ooh, are you a my career player, Paul? You're on the struggle bus. I think Mike Wang nerfed you. But Paul, he's gonna post a little bit. He's gonna score and pull. That's why I think he needs the Deadeye, because he doesn't have the dribble moves to no, I mean, he has a silver, but I think he could use it on gold because Paul doesn't have the dribble moves to like create the space. This is Paul's left stick dribbling, kind of clunky, but I think he'll be good as a my career teammate because he's going to be good at catching and shooting and catching lobs. He's probably going to hit some contested shot clock cheese shots for you. But as in terms of playing out online, I don't know about what I'm seeing right here with Paul. Maybe somebody else who plays a different style than me can figure out what Paul can do, but I don't love what I'm seeing here. He feels too much like KD to not be 6'11". Although I do wonder what the actual heights are for those people. Like, because KD is still listed at 6'9". I think Paul George is still listed at. Is he listed at 6'7" or 6'8"? He's listed. Oh no, he's listed at 6'9" now. How long has he been listed at 6'9"? Am I crazy? I felt like he was listed at 6'8" last year. Okay, people want to see jerseys. Which jerseys do y'all want to see? I'm not a big cosmetics guy, but I'll do it for the people. How do I even look at jerseys? Yeah, I agree. I think PG's handles are not good enough. I think his handles are way too slow and clunky. I think he's yeah, somebody saying PG is 6'10", but he's listed as 6'9". Yeah, Paul George, his height is a little controversial because when he came in, I think he was listed as 6'7" or 6'8", and then he grew, but I don't think they relisted him. I don't think they measured him officially, even though everybody was saying no, Paul George is definitely much taller than that. And there are some camera angles where you go, there's no way he's only 6'8", but I don't know. So okay, so how do I even look at jerseys? Like I'm not even sure how to do that. Y'all know in the chat, I don't go through the game looking at accessories and jerseys. So if y'all want to see that, y'all gotta let me know how to do that. I did play a WNBA game more totally on my main account. It felt really good. The WNBA players can speed boost. They have all of the same signature dribbles. The big difference with the WNBA is, in the real NBA, you don't have a whole lot of 7-3 people. But in the WNBA, the mismatches are like if the centers were 7-3, because a 6'8" center in the WNBA versus like a 5'4". Oh, there we go. Triangle. Thank you. Versus a 5. So, did y'all want to see WNBA or NBA? But yeah, 6'8" center versus a 5'4" guard is just barbecue chicken. So when you get a mismatch in the WNBA game, it generally plays differently because the players are smaller and they're slower, so they can't, recover and all of that as quickly. So we got different versions of this. So y'all want to see NBA? Which teams did y'all want to see in the NBA for the uniforms? Let me see it in the chat, and I'll be happy to show you guys. Oh, by the way, so far the WNBA is not available for blacktop and freestyle modes. It's possible that that will be updated in the final game, but I could not see it. So I'm going to just take it from the top and start with the Sixers. I'm gonna just show you guys all the teams. So who we got Raptors, Rockets. Y'all putting up every team, so I'm gonna just run through every team. So just stay tuned and take a look. So here's what the general uniforms look like. I'll leave the headband colors on white for now. Yo, Embiid looking shredded. Am I crazy, or is Embiid striped up? He on the creatine in the game. I'm curious to see if he's going to come into real life in that kind of shape. Embiid is yoked. See, I'm gonna just run through these, and I might play a full game if you guys want to see that after this. Probably gonna mess with the Rockets because they feel really good. Ooh, my Iverson, let's go. Out here looking like Theo Ratliff. That's an interesting uniform. Cool. All right, Milwaukee. Now the freak is that shredded. Yeah, I agree. This screen is good. This is a really nice art screen. I mean, the detail on the floor, that little step, that staircase in between them with the grating underneath, that's just an extra little detail. You know, the lights at the bottom, it looks like there's stuff going on in the background. That's just solid artwork, man. Really, for guys who don't know, I'm actually a professional artist by trade. That's what I do. I work for Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and all that stuff. And so I definitely very much appreciate these new artistic touches, the body types, the little adjustments they make to the colors and the textures. I love all of that stuff. Shout outs to the 2K art team. They do really, really great work. See, this might be controversial, but outside of the 90s Bucks uniforms and the current Bucks uniforms, there's a lot of Bucks uniforms I do not like. Like that drawing of the deer, like who did that? Who drew that deer? Come on, son. Come on, son. So yeah, some more. Milwaukee, that's a nice uniform. Solid. Yeah, like this right here, looking like a Negro League team. Come on, man. Y'all like that? I don't know. I don't feel that one. That's not my style. Chicago Bulls. Should I go over this? Should I skip the Bulls and let Mazik do the Bulls? I feel like I'm kind of blaspheming and getting into his territory if I show the Bulls. I don't know. If y'all don't know, I see we got a lot of newcomers here. Those of you who watch the show, Mazik is an extreme. My partner, my co-host, Brian, Unique Mazik franchise play. I'm seeing some skip. Yeah, we gotta go. That's for Mazik. If y'all want to see the Bulls, y'all go on to the Unique Mazik YouTube channel. We not doing that here. Chicago kick rocks. Cleveland Cavaliers. My man, Kevin Love. You know you're in trouble when a 45-year-old Kevin Love is your marquee player. Good luck to the Cavs this year. Now look for Darius Garland to do good things, but he's gonna need some time to bake in the oven. Oh, this the fat Sean Kemp uniform right here. That's my joint. You spamming Suns. Yo, I'm going alphabetically. We're gonna get to the Suns. I'm not skipping over everybody else's favorite NBA team to put the Suns. I'm a New York guy, so the Knicks and the Nets is a priority along with the Lakers and my, favorite non-New York team. I'm not skipping. Everybody gets their chance. This is god ugly. This is so ugly. That is ugh, like a summer treat. Not about it. I always like this the Mark Price, the Brad Daugherty. I could rock the if I played with the Cavs, I would definitely use this outfit right here. Celtics team, aka Team USA. So if Team USA loses to Australia, does this mean that the Celtics have no chance this year? Because I swear our whole roster is like Team USA and Chris Middleton. I mean the Celtics and Chris Middleton. Kemba wearing a whole tuxedo under his uniform. He is decked out. Is he shy? He got a lot of accessories. But Boston's pretty consistent. I mean, if you see one Celtics uniform, you've seen them all. Shout out to Celtics fan. I mean, no offense. But if y'all take offense, I ain't mad because you're the Celtics. So y'all just got to hold that. The Clippers, again, the number one my career team for a lot of point guards this year. Not that I necessarily even think they'll be the best. I think if you're playing my career and you're a point guard, the number one thing you want is a stretch big so you can pick and pop and pick and fade as well as pick and roll and really open up the offense, especially if you're a slasher. But the beautiful thing about this team, if you join them, is that you don't have to play against them. Because if you are a perimeter player and you got to deal with Kawhi and Paul George and Patrick Beverly, I'm just on some skip to next game. Skip to next game. I'm not getting any rep. I'm not getting any VC. I see you fools in the playoffs. No, thank you. And from what I've played we'll see with the demo, but it does seem like the CPU is going to be picking you up at half court. Grizzlies. Should I skip the Grizzlies? We got Grizzly fans here. I'll run through them quick. Because if they can't get on TV, why they could get on my stream? Although I do love the Sharif Abdul-Rahim. I am feeling that. I'm definitely feeling that. Feeling the Sharif Abdul-Rahim. I do like the Grizzlies as a young team in like 2 to 3 years. They have some really excellent young talent. They just got to make sure their organization is tight. Cool. They actually didn't have a lot of uniforms anyway. They're a brand new team. By league standards, here we go. Atlanta Hawks. This is another team. If you're in my career and you're playing a small forward or a shooting guard, this team is going to be a lot of fun to play with. A lot of shooting around you. You got some athletic finishing. I would even say if you're a stretch 4, this team is also probably really good to be on. So if you're at any of the interior swing positions, y'all can sit Cam Reddish now. Don't worry about him. He'll be all right. Earn his stripes. But yeah, Atlanta has some good looking uniforms. Shout out to the Czar from Atlanta, even though he don't support that team. So here we go. We got the Miami Heat. Miami Heat, who they don't know that they're not a good team no more. Like they go hard. I appreciate it. Like they're competitive every year. They go mad hard in the playoffs. They overpay their talent. Tyler Herro look like a monster. Oh, this uniform right here. If you're a Knicks fan, the trauma. They traumatized too. I just watched a loop of Allen Houston hitting that shot on them 900 times in a row the other day. So you got Terry Rozier enjoying his money, out here snitching, telling everything that goes on in the locker room. Snitchy Terry. This team, if you're a Charlotte Hornet fan, like pour one out. Like why do you like this team? Seriously. Like what do you have to look forward to? They should re-sign Emeka Okafor. I'm just playing. We're going to come up on the Knicks soon, and y'all can have all of the jokes for the Knicks because Right now, we are nothing, but I do like our young talent. Alan Stevens says, "Help my Hornets." He says, "Yeah, man." So we got the Stifle Tower. Let's see some of these. Oh, I can't wait to get to the. Wow, they went straight to the 80s, Jones. That's interesting. Look at this outfit with the short shorts. Bring back some memories for the old heads or those fans of retro basketball. Sacramento. I gotta say, I'm really disappointed in De'Aaron Fox's signature animations, at least just from a ISO Park standpoint. Now, not from a Sim Nation perspective, he's probably super awesome as far as coming down court, coming off pick and rolls, playing that new style of dribbling that we're gonna have to take a lot of practice to really figure out because it does feel very different moving around with the left stick. But in terms of ISO, last year De'Aaron Fox was vicious as an ISO player, and this year I think you're gonna have to definitely play more accurately to his style. So I'm not, I'm not mad at that necessarily, but just from a cheese ball standpoint, he definitely feels slower, and I think other people would be easier to pick up. New York Knicks got Julius Randle. I see I'm going to have to block my messages. I apologize. This is not open season on my friends list. I'm just trying to show you guys stuff from the game early. This isn't even an account I play on. I'm not share playing. This is just my @MeBro streaming account. I will move streaming over to one of my main two accounts throughout the year. But if I'm doing offline stuff, I might do it here just for that reason, so I'm not getting messages and stuff like that. Because between the games that I play and everything else, I do have I have a pretty long friend list, and I don't want my friends to not know when I'm available or not if I'm streaming. So we got New York. This is it right here though. That's oof. Let's go, Clyde. New York is funny because I swear almost every New York Knicks uniform is ugly, objectively, but the memories associated with the uniform makes me like the uniform. You know what I mean? Like, look at that Yankees logo on the thigh. Just how do I not love that? You know? This right here, this made me want to play the Knicks right now. This outfit. But that's my Knicks. We got the Lakers. So everybody wonders, oh, you're a Knicks fan and a Lakers fan. When I was a kid, before I knew that I had to like my hometown teams, all I knew was that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the coolest basketball player ever because he fought Bruce Lee. And when I found out what team he played on, I immediately started watching every game that they played. And I've been a Lakers fan ever since. I watched them through the up years and the down years. And even while they stank, when Kobe was on one leg and D'Angelo Russell had his camera phone in people's underwear drawer, still support the Lakers, still a fan. Now I'm very interested to see what the LeBron era is gonna wind up like, because they put some talent together, but the team has basically never played a game, and it's a brand new roster. And how long is LeBron James going to be LeBron James? Where he is now is already unprecedented, being in the league this long and being that good. Although he's gonna have to play some defense if they're gonna beat some of these teams in the West, because the West is super stacked. Utah, Denver. So if you're playing point guard, I think this is another team you could go to. I don't think it'd be necessarily the easiest team to win with, but replacing Markelle Fultz and having Aaron Gordon and Vucevic, it's a good look. They're not much from the wing position in Orlando, but I do love the fact that Aaron Gordon can hit threes and catch oops, and Vucevic can do the same. Although it might be a little bit of a struggle in the first year before they make that trade before they give you that 2K trade and they get you Klay Thompson or something like that. Here's another guy looking a little more shredded than he is in real life. Is he looking a little shredded to y'all? There's a lot of creatine going on in the 2K creator player off season. An NBA scout, former NBA scout Brian, I don't want to butcher his last name, but Scout with Brian is his YouTube name. He asked, would people be disappointed if the Mavericks don't make the playoffs? And I honestly think that the Mavericks are going to get a free pass because of how good everybody else in the Western Conference is. Like, you basically have 3 brand new teams in the West, where most, except for OKC, none of the other teams took like a major step back in terms of playoff teams. So I think they'll get a free pass. Brooklyn, I'm curious how many retro uniforms they got. Yeah, they got the Dr. J stuff here. I guess it's not technically. Is it technically? Yeah. No, that's post-mergers. It's not technically Dr. J, right? I like it. It's funny. This is the New Jersey Nets I watched. This is the Nets I grew up with right here. I actually did watch a lot of Nets games coming up. They were really entertaining during the Jason Kidd, Keith Van Horn, Kerry Kittles, Sam Cassell days. Denver. So if you're making a small forward, I think Denver is probably the number 1 team to go for. I mean, there's other teams that are definitely in the running, but Denver, this guy right here is one of the best my player characters to play with. And every person in shoes on this roster can shoot at least a little bit. Like this roster right here is a blast to play with in my career. Really easy. So if you have a slasher or a playmaking slasher at the 3 position, like that 6'7" pure playmaker, this team is a breeze to play with. The court spacing is like fantastic. The only negative to this team is you're going to have to play the 2 LA teams 4 times apiece. But outside of that, this is a fantastic team to run with. So for those of y'all jumping in the stream, I got a big request to go through the uniforms. So we're doing that right now. We're just going through the uniforms. I'm doing it in alphabetical order. So if you missed your team, I'm definitely not going back 100%. Y'all can check out this stream archive when it's done and rewind until you find your team in the preview. I love these Indiana uniforms. I don't know why. I've always been a big fan of pinstripes. These uniforms and the Atlantic uniform pinstripes, I've been a huge fan of. And that blue color that they use in this uniform is just cold. Like they always look like they do everything right. Like they gonna pass the ball 4 times before somebody shoot, or else you sit on the bench. Indiana's another team who I look to make big moves coming back this year. They did lose Bogdanovich, but they also got some other talent across the board that's looking real good. Pacers got a lot of uniforms, but I like the pinstripes the best. New Orleans. How many people are actually going to play this team? Everybody talking about how fun this team is going to be, but they don't have a lot of shooting. And I don't know about you guys, but when I play 2K, playing on teams that can't shoot ain't no fun. Especially Zara. Zara like them offenses where everybody's standing in the paint while people run around. It's sim, but ugh. So I don't know about this with the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans is low key gonna be a struggle bus because the best thing they have going for them is they got 19 slashers on the roster. I don't know about that. The uniforms look cool though. Detroit basketball. I swear, if Detroit could just get you one more guard, they would be such a fun team to play with Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. But my goodness, I swear, they got like the G League Hall of Fame All-Stars. First team All G League on all of their wings, man. They just get a guard. What are y'all doing? But Blake is nasty in this game, and so is Andre Drummond. Really, really, really fun to play with. But you quickly realize how shallow Detroit is on the My Career streets. when you're leveling up your character. But Detroit does have a lot of fire uniforms. I say that. I mean, they got that Superman red and blue. Does Detroit have a bad uniform? They the bad boys. I don't know about the teal. Why would you go from that cold red and blue bad boys? Whose idea was like, we have Grant Hill now. I think teal is the move. I think aquamarine will make us more scary than the black and red. It's like, oh, hold on. I should be moving on, but I just want to address this. They're like, this is tight. Yeah. We coming in looking like a monster truck ready to throw your point guard into the stands. But I think teal would really scare our opponents. I don't know about that. I don't know about that move, Detroit. Toronto Raptors, who low-key have a bunch of uniforms I like. I like Toronto more in the purple. I know I just made fun of the teal. But for me, not with the cartoon. Listen, don't put a big cartoon on your uniform. It just looks budget. But these right here, the Vince Carter, I love these outfits, man, with the little racing stripes on the side, with the white, with that little bit of purple and that red. I like these outfits. I'm a big fan of these. What's y'all favorite Toronto uniform? Yeah, Damon Stoudemire. Like, the red, it's not that these are bad looking uniforms. I just feel like it's generic. Like, half the league got red uniforms. Y'all don't need to do that. But hey, they won a championship in that uniform, so what do I know? The Rockets. This team right here, for those just joining the stream, I went through Westbrook and Harden's badges and ratings, and there's the Mario Ellie badges and ratings and signature moves, and those two characters look really, really, really strong for the playing out online streets. And since it's position locked, probably for my team as well, those cards are going to be really... Don't James Harden look weird in this outfit? James Harden don't look good in a Clyde Drexler cosplay. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. San Antonio. I feel like they only got one uniform every year. Like they just moved the logo around. And Popovich wouldn't have it any other way. Like, yeah, I just want a silver and black uniform and just slide that spur. Put the spur on his hip this year. All right, take the spur off entirely. I changed my mind. Put the spur back onto you. Leave it there. This uniform is gonna be just a spur. Yeah, like they literally have no uniforms. All right, whoever was spamming the Phoenix Suns, I should skip out of pure spite. But lucky for you, I'm a big Steve Nash, Kevin Johnson fan. So I'm gonna do this, but I should skip this team just to be ignorant. We ain't gonna do that. Suns is another one. I think they make the purple work, and I'm not even a huge fan of purple just as a color. You wake me up in the morning and ask me what my favorite color is. It's a good enough color, but the NBA uniforms, they make the purple rock. Like this, I was gonna say something. Don't get fired. Just the Jason Kidd. This is probably the one Suns uniform I didn't like. I didn't like the gray stripe on the side. But virtually every other Suns uniform... Oh, I don't like this one either. The Syracuse home team garbage. Not a big fan of that. But virtually every other Suns uniform is pretty dope. Yeah, as long as they stay out of Syracuse territory, Suns got a fire collection. OKC, who... It's funny, if the West wasn't so stacked, I think OKC would be one move away from being right back in the playoffs. They have a bunch of really solid players on their team, even without Chris Paul. Just with Shea and Gallinari and Steven Adams, they got some good players on that squad. They still should be a pretty good defensive team, but they're looking for the rebuild. I'm curious how they're going to finagle that, but Sam Presti and that crew is a real genius. Real genius squad. The one mistake they've made, besides the obvious letting MVP players go, but they just never got enough shooting on that team. So let's see if they figure it out and they adapt to the times, adapt to the analytics. Minnesota Timberwolves. home of Andrew Wiggins. The appropriately paid Andrew Wiggins, or is he overpaid? I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'll let you guys decide that. The KG. But like, isn't that a little corny putting trees on the rim of your uniform? That seemed a little on the nose to me. And they got the horror movie logo. Who was it? The art team was wilding out back in the graphic design days of the early 2000s, late 90s. I kind of like these. I always think of Taj Gibson when I see these. Portland. This team just could never quite get over the hump, but if you don't love Damian Lillard's approach to the game offensively, this guy's a killer. And a good rapper. This guy's a killer. This is another fun team. If you have a small forward, run on down to the Trailblazers and enjoy yourself. Especially if you're an off-ball player, a screen setter. If you set screens, you can play with this team, and Dame and CJ are going to cook. Team takeover, really fun. Mario Noriega says, get a game going. We running through the teams. I want to give everybody their due with the teams. I know we got fans of every team in the chat. So everybody except the Bulls gets to see their squad if they caught the stream in time before we run into a game. I got a lot of requests for uniforms. So, and you know what? The art team deserves this love anyway. This is a good time to look at it because once the game comes out, let's face it, y'all are either going to be building y'all decks or grinding your My Career characters. So this is probably the best time to look at the team uniforms. I love these Warrior uniforms right here. These the Monte Ellis's, the Bad Porns. Shout outs to Jay Battle. Uniforms of fire. I don't love the logo on the new Warriors. The Golden Gate inside of the coin on the chest. I don't know. Something about that is just not slick enough for me. The Wizards. Rui Hachimura. I think that guy is going to turn out to be a really good pro. I'm real curious to see how he turns out. Somebody's asking for the Pelicans. I'm going in alphabetical order. So I believe we already passed New Orleans. So, GG. Catch the, catch the archive of the stream if you want to see that. But I'm doing y'all a solid because I'm more of a gameplay guy than an accessory guy. Oh, here goes. This is the retired Jordans right here. Yeah. I just wish there was a little bit more gold somewhere on this uniform. But I like this uniform. I just wish there was a little bit more of that. I like the gold color they use in Washington. Dwight Howard has tainted this uniform forever. Change it. Adapt. Alright, and that's it. We just got the All-Star teams. Team USA. World teams. And we back to the Sixers. That's pretty much it, y'all. So is there anything y'all want to see before I'm going to go into the 2KU and I'm going to be doing post-up stuff. So sorry for the people that bores, but I like to find out the controls of the game before I go too hard into the game itself. And the two things I need to look at is I need to look at the post-up game and see how different it feels. And I need to look at the play calling because I don't know how to do the play calling in this game yet. So we got some votes for the WNBA. There's no my player so far. We can only look at like the main base, old school 5v5 scrimmage type stuff. There's no nothing that would require online is available in the game. So no my career, no park, no neighborhood, none of that. No my team, none of that stuff is here. Just the base foundational game. Like I said, you know what? This is a good opportunity to look at that stuff. Alrighty. So I'm leaning towards the Rockets. What is there any other team you got? Is there a team you guys would like to see me play against or play with? Oh, that was a nice drive to the key animation. Is that drive to the key animation the same as last year? That felt a little smoother because it almost looked like a post spin, but it was the drive to the key. I mean, it was drive to the baseline, I should say. Yeah, drop step's the same, spin is the same. So drive to the baseline. The drive to the baseline and the spin kind of look the same. That's the same. And if you're a post player, shout out to Giuseppe Vuitton. That guy has the best post tutorials that I've seen on YouTube. I highly recommend go follow him. Tell him at me bro sent you. Um, he's been grinding his road to 99, just destroying people on the ones courts. Hopefully, uh, the ones courts. So this feels new. The the way the post layups are. So the post hook is with the L in neutral. Move and hold the right stick. Up left or up right. Okay, so that feels different. Yeah, because I've been getting post layups. I thought it was like towards the basket last time. Am I wrong on that? I didn't play a post player last year. I played it in my career a little bit, but I didn't like go hard on it. I played guard for most of the year. And that's the post. That's the post jumper right there. Oh, but I need the left stick in neutral. So the reason I care so much about the post hooks is because they have deep post hooks in the game, which means that they probably want you to do post hooks. And I have a feeling that post hooks might be a lot stronger than they were before. Last year, you only wanted to do hooks in takeover for the most part, unless you like had a serious mismatch. Hooks was really a takeover primarily move. But now, hooks might just be a good post option totally. And when people think you're going to go for the spin or the post fade, the hook is an option that might work. And that's the hook. Okay. So basically the hooks are when you're completely in neutral, you want to go to either 11 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And if you go too far to the left or to the right, you're going to get a post jumper. That was the main thing I wanted to look at. And that's the hook. And that's the hook. Cool. Okay, so I'll just run through the list real quick. You know what the post. Oh, okay, so last year I was doing the post fade with the square button. So cat is sticking. I mean, yeah, cat's sticking to me. Well, okay, there we go. So that's the regular post fade. I'm thinking of the post hop. Yeah, the post hop joint. That's the cheese from last year. Still good this year. Still really, really good this year. At least as far as the demo goes. I haven't used it in the main game yet. But I mean, you see, you're getting greens. Yeah, so people are saying they hated hooks last year. I never liked doing hooks. I totally agree. Hooks were pretty boo boo. Again, if you were in takeover, they were really strong, especially with a 7-3, which was good because it was very quick, efficient offense. And obviously, when you're in takeover, you want to score as quickly as possible so you don't lose your takeover, right? You don't want to burn out your takeover. But um, but yeah, outside of takeover, it wasn't very strong. All right, so I'm gonna read the chat real quick. So we got a request for the Sixers. Is there any other requests? Somebody said Rockets versus Celtics from Jason Battle. You got Lakers versus Rockets, Clippers versus Rockets. Um, all right, so since I got a bunch of requests for the Rockets, I'm definitely gonna play the Rockets. Would you guys rather see Lakers, Clippers, Sixers, or the Pistons? Those are the other teams that people are really requesting a lot. We also got yeah, Bucks versus Blazers. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of Sixers. All right, so let's do Rockets versus the Sixers. This is going to be a really interesting matchup. So I don't know how to do the play calling yet, so I'm going to have to actually find that out. Um, Actually, it was my options. Since Mazik played on All-Star, I'm going to play on All-Star to figure out the play calling. If the game feels really easy, then I will push it to Superstar after that. But I like to figure out the game first. I'm not trying to prove anything. I like to know what I'm doing before I care about like winning and losing and challenge and all that. For me, it's all about learning the controls, looking how the game moves. When you put it on All-Star, well, Superstar or Hall of Fame, what happens as far as what I see people do a lot, you want to win so bad, you just start doing what worked last year and you don't explore. You know what I'm saying? I need to explore the game. So we'll start on All-Star, just see if I lose by 20 the way Mazik did. Because I think we can all agree that was pretty disgraceful. I mean, that was sad, you know. So what we had Sixers versus the Rockets. Yeah, and funny thing is, like every 2K, eventually the game is easy on Hall of Fame anyway. Like why rush it and not even know how to play the game? Like literally not know how to call plays, not know how to do certain moves, but you play in a Hall of Fame because you only play on Hall of Fame. Like learn the game and get good, then play whatever level you want to play on. Somebody asked, "Will Ben Simmons shoot?" That's an interesting thing because what I don't know what Ben's tendencies are in terms of are they updated yet. Remember, there's supposed to be a day one patch, so some of the AI stuff might be in the day one patch. So until we know what that is, 99% of what you see is accurate, but that 1% might change when they update the game. Yeah, I tell you what, before I play, you guys, if y'all have accessory heads and shoe heads, tweet this out. Before I start the game, I'm going to just do a quick accessory run. I'm going to go into the camera and look at what everybody's wearing and see how that's going. See, Harden got his Adidas on. All right. All right. So let's look at each of these players first. Get this out of here. So Ben got his Nikes on. You guys can also get a good look at the court while we do this. Those are nice. I like those. Get a good look at Ben's face real quick. Oh, somebody asked if Russ still looks like what'd y'all say, a gremlin or a troll? User may you're actually that's a good Russell Westbrook. I say that's better. That's much better than it used to be. They was doing Russ dirty before. Russ looked like he was, you know, he was experimenting with some substances before. Now that's pretty good Russell Westbrook. That's a great facial expression too. Oh wow, that is solid. That is really solid. Try to get a look at Russ's shoes. Some why nots. We got some Adidas here on Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon's face is good. It was good before though. That's a really good looking Eric Gordon. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Eric looks great. His body type looks great too. The arms. Eric's stocky. Let's see what Tobias is doing. The Bobby and Toby show has been canceled. I'm so sad. Those guys are entertaining. Great face. Great looking face scan on Tobias Harris. What's up with the focus on the camera? Can we not get the special effects? I'm trying to see some shoes here. So y'all can see the accessory game. He's got the Nike socks on. He's got the flip-flop Nikes on. This is a nice addition for the 76ers. He's not considered as good as Jimmy Butler for good reason, but this guy definitely made a little noise on the Miami Heat. He's got his wristband on. He's got a pair of Nikes. Those are cool. Big James. Dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble. CC James with the low Adidas. Those are so low. He need a rollerblading inside shoe just to protect his ankles. Man, that's low. But James, again, physique looking good. Let's see how James' face is looking. He's a live guy, so let's see if James looks good. James with his sleepy expression. Alrighty. Where's Joel Embiid? Over here talking trash, no doubt. You see the shoe game. See the accessories. Embiid's face is basically perfect. Horford, oh my God, scoring against this guy is going to be a nightmare. That is tough. That is tough. My man, PJ Tucker. For all of you guys afraid to make the 6'6" small forward, he's holding it down, just being yoked. All right, that's pretty much everybody, right? Alrighty. So this is favorite plays, and that's play calling. That's game plan. There we go. Nope, that's sub out. So how do I call just regular plays? Last year, I feel like tapping the left bumper gave me the option to call plays on everybody. Am I wrong about that? Am I doing that wrong? Am I just blanking? On the fly coaching. Offensive game plan. Press right. Defense, advance offense. Positional play calling. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, see, this wasn't like this before, right? Left bumper, then right bumper. Was that like that before? I felt like it was just tap left bumper and then press a button. Am I crazy? Did not mean to do that. I'm trying to do play calls. That's cool. When y'all play the Sixers online, y'all gonna see a lot of this. I'm just hang out here with Russ. Dare Ben Simmons to shoot. Protect the baseline. Somebody asked, what's Embiid's takeover? How do you see the takeover of the players? Let's take a look. Where does it say what his takeover is? Does it say it anywhere? Yeah, I don't know where to see what kind of takeover he has. I could be staring right at it. I don't know. It still is under him. All right, well. J Battle said off ball. That's not Sim Nation. Actually, I totally disagree. I think you guard the point of the attack, wherever the attack is coming from. That's Rockets basketball, baby. That's Rockets basketball. Yeah, I think proper defense is a mix of off ball and on ball. Unless somebody is scoring with the person who's handling the ball, if the attack is coming from somewhere else, I don't know why you would like if somebody's trying to get a off ball screen or like if they're wrapping behind on the baseline, you cut off the baseline. You don't just let the AI give up baseline stuff. That doesn't seem right. It said Westbrook PNR. Eric Gordon just gave that up. All right. So what other kind of? So where's the regular play calling? I don't want the quick plays. I want the real plays. But that's not positional. I'll just look for it. If anybody knows how to do it in chat, let me know. Yeah, Harden's a monster. Okay, Russ. Yeah. The actual like plays where it has like the list of, you know. James just straight up came off of Richardson. Did y'all see that? Like for no reason. Do I have to do it by position though? Like, is there a way to just bring up the plays themselves? See, like it has favorite plays, but here I used to cycle through all kinds of plays. Oh, that's gotta be green. Yeah, so you see what I'm talking about, right? Like I used to just be able to cycle through the plays. I don't know how to cycle through the plays. If y'all can hit up Czar, actually, if y'all can find him and he can pop on and let me know how to do it, I'll be happy to do that. Cause I really that's the whole thing I'm trying to do here is like look at the play calling. Yeah, because offensively, I would normally just be able to get these guys to space the floor and get into a Rockets set. But now, I don't know how to do that. I didn't want to do that either. But Rivers, like, ran near me. No, that doesn't work anymore. Like, so when I press L1, this happens. The numbers don't come over their head. To do that, I have to press L1 and then right trigger. But I don't want to call the play for someone specifically. I just want them to run like their stuff. Like, I don't mind doing this, but I want to know how to do it the other way. Somebody's saying left on the D-pad, somebody's saying right on the D-pad. Wow, he got a green off that. So you're saying press left on the D-pad. Let's see what happens when I press left on the D-pad. I'm going to show you. So this is left on the D-pad. You see? There's no place. In fact, let me make sure my play art is on, actually. My play art's not on. Where's the play art? Is that coach settings? All right. James picked up his dribble. Do you guys know how to call freelances? How to like change my freelances? My base set? So I guess you wouldn't know because it's the game. They changed the play calling system, like, because that left bumper, right bumper thing was not a thing before. And I really don't want to just bully with James Harden. I like run pick and rolls. Um, I want to actually figure out the play calling system. Oh my God, the directional passing. The shooting feels pretty easy. It feels just as easy as it did on Pro, to be honest with you. I'm trying to figure out the offense, so I'm going to be getting some bad shots for Miko. Yeah, I actually really do play 2K. The thing is, I'm figuring out the new systems here. It's not exactly like last year. Um, the buttons are different, so all of the menus are like different. Before I would like if it was the Rockets, I'd just put these fools in 5-out and score 500 points with James Harden. But I don't know where to find my freelances anymore. Why is he guarding me at half court? What's happening? Is this my career? How do I change freelances? This is annoying now. All right, let me look at the controls guide. You said right on the D-pad. Let me see what that is. 'Cause that's just the main thing I'm trying to figure out. Here's a screen that actually shows the controller. So this is the right thing. Offensive game plan. So let's look for that. Some of the off-ball defense is pretty weird too. See, this is what happens when you press to the right. Okay. Oh, so the freelance is on the menu now. All right, so let's see how this goes. Pass the Capella, see what they do. That was okay. It took a little while to get into that. Eric Gordon spent a lot of time in the paint too. Yeah, I'm not trying to do spacing. I want them to actually run freelances. I want to actually see what they run. I'm not just trying to score and beat Philly. This game is not for that. I will play a game where I'm just trying to score all the time. Right now, I want to see what it actually looks like. So those are the freelances they have. They don't have 5 out. That's it. Now Eric Gordon stays in the paint. That their freelance? Is that it? Am I bugging? They like didn't do anything. Now I want to see the freelancers first before I go into the sets. Whoa. Tyson Chandler, that's going to be a struggle. There is no My Career Lacey. The servers aren't up yet, so we can only play regular 5v5. Did you see that jump? Yo, that was crazy. So this is something 2K has to look at. Look at the backwards jump. How do you guys feel about this? Like, look at the way Richardson jumps backwards to get this steal. I don't like those kinds of animations. Like, I've never seen an NBA player do that. Like, I don't understand this. Is that a jump a human being can do? What do y'all say? What do y'all say? What do y'all say about that? Ah, I got it. I'm reacting. Like he didn't even get the ball, but I'm just like, even having this in the game, what is that? Man, he just blew by me. Yeah, it's funny. Like I want to call plays, but it really just seems so much easier just to play this game arcadey. Like the play menus take so long to get into now. It takes 3 button presses to like. I want to try like this game. I want to just try and get used to the play calling. No, I can't play my career because the servers aren't up, and my career is a server-based mode. The game has to first connect to the 2K servers to do my career. All right, let's call this. Okay, so you can call 5 out with this. Ben giving me space, getting blown by, getting killed. Funny enough, I kind of picked the wrong team to even try to run plays with because who don't think Houston's gonna just play like that? You ISO, you ISO. You pick and roll, you pick and roll. Contested alley-oop. Okay. Is it worth upgrading from 19? 100%. I never want to see 2K19 again. There's too many things in this game that are way better. They didn't fix every. Well, again, there's a day one patch, so we don't know how much better the game is going to get. But I would definitely say, come on, Ben. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Brody. Actually, let's take a quick look. What's Ben Simmons' speed rating? I'm very curious. In fact, I'm more curious what's Clint Capella's speed rating. Do you guys remember what his speed rating was last year? Because the big men speed ratings were out of control last year. The most famous one was Cat had an 80 speed. Speed's of 58. Okay, that's not bad for Clint Capella. What's Tyson Chandler by comparison? Speed's of 48. Okay, cool. That's reasonable. What about the 76ers? What is Ben Simmons sitting on? Wasn't he like a 99 at some point? I mean, he's fast, but come on. He's not faster than De'Aaron Fox. Stop it. His speed with the ball is only at 84. That's interesting because he's very fast with the ball. His regular speed's a 93 though. So, so what's his ball handle at? His ball handle's at 86. That's interesting. Nope. Nope. We help out here. Oh, Embiid said no. Eric Gordon just switched with no coaching requests whatsoever. Yeah, we baby food inside now. Uh-oh. Oh, you bum. Hold up, hold up. What was this bum doing? Did he just get pushed? Is that what happened? Because Embiid came over. He got hit with the sham god. He was completely lost. Ben Simmons, you're done. So Embiid comes to help. What is? So where does he go? So I thought he was going to turn towards the basket. He said, "No, I was going to set a screen. I didn't notice that my man helped." That's why people get mad at my career because they always act like that. Brody with that 90 rebound. Come on, Green. You're killing me. I gotta make a substitution soon. It feels good though. I gotta say, it definitely feels good. Yeah, that's a rip. Ooh, PJ Tucker. I thought that was Eric Gordon because I just saw a stocky black guy. I feel so racist right now, and I'm a black guy. I apologize to my people. I thought that was Eric Gordon. I'm like, I'm gonna fake a step back, and then PJ Tucker proceeded to throw the ball directly off of his Adidas. I apologize to everyone for this travesty. Substitutions. Let's see what we're looking like on energy. So Russ, you can have a seat. Actually, I want to see what Austin Rivers' signature dribbles is like, and what's James looking like? His energy's a 77. We got Harnstein. What you looking like? Capella, you're at 82. Get in there, suck it up, suck it up. Ben McLemore, he still hasn't figured out how to play basketball all these years in the league. Oh, we got Gary Clark now. I say we, like I'm a fan of this team. What we right now. Right now we ride or die. His 3 points only a 72. You can kick rocks, buddy. Michael Frazier. What's his 3-pointer? It's a 77. He 6'4". What are you looking like? You look like Michael 71. Good lord. Yeah, the Rockets are a little on the shallow side. They're deep enough for the playoffs, but during the regular season, I'm really curious to see how all of this plays out. Eric Gordon is gasping and wheezing. We're gonna have to put in Hall of Fame Ben McLemore. Oh, that was nice. That was nice the way he spun to go in a save direction. Somebody said everybody's gonna have the same build, 6'2", 6'3" slashing playmaker with T-Rex arms. I actually do not think that that is the way you make that build. If you want to make a slashing playmaker, I highly recommend you make them 6'5" at a minimum, because when you raise their height, they don't lose on shooting until you can go up in height and wingspan without taking a big hit on shooting with that build. And the bigger you are in this game, the better you are at penetration. The 6'2" to 6'3" play sharp / pure shot creator, that's going to be very popular. But if you make a 6'2" to 6'3" character and you somehow don't wind up with at least an 88 3-point shot, you probably messed up. All right, what's Austin Rivers got here? All right, let's see what you're doing. Oh, they're being disrespectful. Here we go, Ben. Oh, that was a nice play. What is MB doing? That was a mess. All right, I'm starting to get the hang of the play calling now. So that was a left stick hezzy right there. Oh, he just stopped. Oh, why are you sagging? Oh, come on, Austin. That's why your father fired you. Oh. Austin's got speed boost dribbles. Oh, if these guys could shoot, that was a full white. Why was he just faster than my guy? Well, that's shit. That's Richardson. That's fair. Yo, Green is. Oh, that was nice. The way he hesied when I tried to take the charge. I like that. So right there, I wanted to take the moving shot, but when I cross bent over, I couldn't move forward. This is an old 2K problem. So I came here, I wanted to cross over, but he crossed over completely horizontally. So what I might have to adjust how I'm doing the controls here. And see here, and then by this time, Ben had already caught up, and he put his force field in front of me by this point. But the way Ben played this, I should have been open, but he just moved erratically. Unlimited Range 2K asked, "What's the day one patch looking like?" We don't know yet. I don't know specifically what's in the day one patch. Gotta see. Wow. James. Uh-oh. No. James is ridiculous. Like I said, if I want to, I could have just came in and scored a billion points with James Harden, but I really wanted to get a handle of the play calling system first. Not really trying to do what I already know how to do from 2K19. I want to learn NBA 2K20. They worked very hard to make changes in this game. And I want to learn what those changes are. There's plenty of time to go in and do what worked last year. There's no reason to play that way like right now. Actually, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put Eric Gordon here, James Harden here. They are thin at the forward, boy. I actually did not mean to have Russell Westbrook in at all. I meant to have this guy here. Yeah, we got McLemore in. Get that substitution in. Oh, that was a flying leap of a steal. I didn't expect him to do that. I thought he was going to give a regular reach for the inbound pass. He like dove out. So Ben is just like mauling me. Like why do they have the game like play defense like that? Like that? No, they would never just press you. And why is Kyle O'Quinn bringing up the ball? Like I hope that gets clean. I hope that's a day one patch thing. Yeah, so far in 2 games, I've only seen one blow by that I felt was, oh wow, I really felt like I should have got a stop there. I only felt one blow by was that way in this guy. All right, well, I am missing some jumpers now. So Ben Simmons just did it too. He did the horizontal. That really wide horizontal crossover. Yeah, I don't know why they're pressuring so hard. Like that's super weird. Okay, so somebody has a question. Let me look at the chat. Oh, people still asking how am I playing right now? I have a review copy. This is a review copy of the game. Mystery solved. From review code. I know it's not a retail version of the game. We can't pick up the ball. That's still the same. They put Westbrook in. Where did they put him at? Okay, they have him there. Not in here. Green. All right. We got the play calling going on. Yeah, Monitor says, I like how we can get the shot feedback for all players. I agree, actually. I also agree with seeing greens for other players because in real life, when someone shoots a shot that's definitely 100% going in, you could tell, but in the video game you can't tell. So I don't think not knowing at all. I think that's a myth. Like if somebody shoots a brick, I know it's a brick in real life. Like you can definitely tell. Oh, he got a green on that too. If Russ could shoot, okay. So I'm not saying I wanted this rebound, even though with Clint Capella I ran towards where I knew the ball was going to go, and then I jumped, and then he stopped and did that. But Joel Embiid, what do you guys think about this animation right here? So one of the big things from last year that was a serious problem was just that the bigs could fly all over the court. Joel Embiid takes one. Look at that. That's where the speed boost is. He takes one step. So this is Joel Embiid's vertical and horizontal leap. Literally, he takes no steps, going from boxing out to grabbing this ball. And my thing isn't Clint Capella here, but in the regular game, when you play in like Pro-Am or you play 5v5, there's going to be a guard or somebody over here going to get the rebound, and this guy is going to fly in front of their face and grab the ball, and you're going to be like, "Wait, what?" Like, I don't know. That seems pretty crazy. That seems pretty crazy. He's grabbing. So they by default have Westbrook guarding because the game did that. I didn't do that. James Harden. I tell you, if I was just spamming, no, I can't do my career right now. It's the servers aren't up yet, so it's not available. Only 5v5 and the practice modes are available, like blacktop and stuff like that. If I just was like, I'm gonna just see if James Harden could score 90 points, he's ridiculous. Why do they have Russell guarding Embiid? Like they're doing that. I'm trying to take Russell. I'm trying to. That's so weird. I'm trying to get Capella on Simmons. I mean, Capella on Embiid. No foul? Oh, I thought that was a foul for sure. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, foul that guy. Servers are supposed to be. Well, some people say about 1 o'clock tomorrow. Like I said, this is a 2K. So when it comes to 2K, I would say just just when the servers go up, because they could say they're gonna go up, whenever they think they're gonna go up. But until they actually try to put them up and go through that process, That's what I'm trusting. Wow, he just hit both free throws. All right. I didn't mean to take that shot. I meant to do a step back. So what is Capella doing? That is so weird. Yo, for all of my Sim Nation people in the chat, when people ask how am I playing it early, please just tell them in the chat. I'm not gonna answer that question all day. No offense, but for those of you who got here, that's like what a lot of people want to know. I'll say it one last time. It's a review code. All right. So what teams you guys want to see? Or did y'all want to see anything else besides another game? Now that I know the play calling, I kind of want to see some teams with some real sets. Okay, we got Portland. We got Pistons. We got Heat. We got a couple for Dame. Yeah, all right. I want to see Dame too. Let's see Dame. We got Rodney Hood. Herzonia is their starting power forward. Good lord. Good lord. All right, so we got Dame. Who y'all want to play against? No, I don't want to play against Golden State because I want to use Golden State. Somebody did want to see Boston. Yeah, so we got another one for Boston. All right, yeah, we'll do play against Boston. All right, and if y'all want to see WNBA after this, type 1. If not, just type the NBA team of your choice. I might play with the Lakers next. I just played with the Rockets. I'm going to try and do a different team every time so we can see what's going on. And if anybody knows if Czar's around, oh, here we go. We got some walk-ins. New stuff. We got suits. Okay, I see a lot of WNBA. We'll do WNBA next. I'm currently on All-Star. Pro would probably be a little too easy. At least on All-Star, I can kind of see what the shot releases are. I think on Pro, the shot releases are too easy. I can't tell who can shoot or who can't. All-Star is most likely going to feel more like what the park is going to be like. Okay, thanks, Eastwick. Yeah, I'll turn Ace off. I'm going to let the intros rock for a minute. We got Kemba wearing his jumpsuit under his jersey. All right, so full clip said for series is right D-pad, then triangle. I'll try some series this game. Yeah, I want to shoot some mid-range shots with Rodney Hood. I might shoot 25% with CJ McCollum because I really want to see what his difficult shots is feeling like. See the female referee there? All right, so let's turn Ace off. Where's Ace at in the settings here? Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, I thought that was a good shot for Herzonia. Walking into that pull up. Dude, all I wanted was to frickin' oh, get it out. Wow, CJ. So we have missed two really, really good shots. I really wish Dame would have ran to the open space there instead of going into the paint. We just can't hit shots right now for this team. Which is to be expected. I've literally never shot with most of the guys. Oof. Oh no, I'm playing defense with Mario Hezonja. This is not good. Why can't he hit those? He can't hit those? That's CJ McCollum. Full white, what's going on? I gotta get a green with CJ? Hold up, what's CJ's ratings? That's 2 now. What you looking like? His mid-range shot is a 99. Am I bugging? What's your badges, CJ? What's your difficult shots? Oh, oh no, I'm a playmaker. His difficult shots is gold. Alright. I'm just gonna call user error, bad jump shot timing, we're gonna try it again. But he's about to be cold soon. We're gonna keep shooting. I told y'all I might shoot 20% with CJ McCollum, but we're gonna figure it out. Dame gonna get his burn. Y'all ain't gotta worry about him. I'll look at his badges first though, because we didn't really break them down. Game stat, there we go. So Dame's badges: contact finisher, giant slayer, on goal, acrobat, silver. Consistent finisher is silver, fancy footwork, silver, relentless, slithery, silver. Bronze, he's got fast break finisher. That's good to know. That's good to know. So definitely want to go for those dunks on a fast break. And he's got pro touch and showtime. You definitely want to go for those dunks on a fast break. That's for sure. And I think second half I might start running more pick and roll with Dame, just to see how he plays. And for those of you watching, I say the badges out loud in case people are just like listening on their phones at work and stuff like that. So catch and shoot, clutch shooter, dead eye, difficult shots, green machine, hot start, hot zone hunter, quick draw, range extender, and volume shooter are all on gold. On silver, he's got pump fake, maestro, steady shooter, tireless scorer, and for bronze, he's got slippery off ball. Playmaking, this is actually an important one. I haven't tried to do much dribbling because I'm trying to figure out the play calling. Bailout, space creator, that's huge. Stop and go, ankle breaker. Ankle breaker and space creator combine really, really well for shooters and scorers on the perimeter. On silver, ankle breaker, floor general, handles for days, needle threader, pass fake maestro, quick first step, tight handles, unpluckable. And on bronze, he's got dimer. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Bronze dimer for him, totally cool with it. Steph is a better playmaker than Damian Lillard. Like, come on. And then flashy, Lob City, and downhill are all on bronze. I got no problem with that, and no defensive badges. Also have no problem with that. So, what do you guys think of Dame? I'm gonna give a quick look at his ratings. I mean, look at his report card. Like offensively, he has like an A plus in literally everything except athleticism. That's crazy. I mean, but it's Dame, but still. Driving layups to 96, driving dunks to 85. Wow. So does he get contact dunks? When's the last time you seen Dame do a contact dunk? I know when he came into the league, he was really athletic. Not like Bradley, quite like a notch below Bradley Beal, right? Like a little baby notch below him. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and you're right. You said show the face scan. I'm gonna zoom in and look at everybody on the court real quick. We'll do that before we go back into the game. So here's Kemba, who we got a little look at before. Great Kemba face. Look at that. Gordon Hayward. Very good scan. Got Damian Lillard. Let's see if we can rewind him to a less awkward position. There we go. Dame Dollar. Pretty much perfect looking. Yeah, I have to say the artwork looks really, really sharp in this game. You can see his shoes there. Y'all got a peek at the accessories as I do this. Stefan Urkel. CJ McCollum. Looking really good. Jaylen Brown. Again, the flat top real high right now. But yeah, he looks really good. Rodney Hood. His slack lip, lazy look. Whiteside. And my man, Enes Kanter, one of the funniest interviewees in the NBA. Although I have to say, out of everybody here, this is definitely the worst face Razor. If you're listening, you need to get on that. What y'all think? Is this a good Enes Kanter? Is it a great Enes Kanter? I feel like this is somewhere between so-so and good. Kinda so-so on the Enes Kanter. Tell you what, Whiteside has been a monster. Oh my goodness. Nope. Yo, Whiteside has been a beast. Park shot. I deserve that. Oh my God. Hassan Whiteside. He will not. Oh, Kemba's all over the place. Kemba needs some assistance. It's like, that's super weird pick and roll defense. They just literally walked away from me. Did y'all see that? Like, I gotta ask Zara about this because this is what was happening in the demo too. I didn't say anything about it because it was just a demo, and I figured you're not gonna criticize a demo. But what is that? What do you guys think of that? Is that good? Like, is this something that happens in the NBA? You just, especially Rodney Hood is an excellent mid-range shooter. You're just gonna turn your back on him? Like, that's super weird. That's super weird. All right, let's try a series. So what were you saying is the series? I don't. So one thing I noticed right away is that the superstars hit really, really difficult shots. And this is all-star, so this should be relatively indicative of what the online modes will play like. Sit right on the D-pad, then triangle. Okay, I'm trying to call a series next time. Look at Whiteside. I mean, oh, it's called primary. Wait, oh, and okay, there we go. I see. Oh, I got Marcus Smart on me. I don't want to be doing this. So that bump animation completely took away my ability to get a steal. And I really just stopped here. And he created this bump. I didn't walk into him like that. I stopped. And the way he lost the ball, that was tough. Because I just wanted to walk here, wait, and then pass back. I got a really tough animation. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just pointing it out. The game is really, for the most part, unless something looks terrible, it's too early for me to be like, no, I don't like it. That's not who I was passing it to. Yeah, Whiteside. So I have to say, it's just a small sample size, but Whiteside has felt significantly stronger than Clint Capella. Like, significantly. Okay, Tally Dog, you said, can I look at the Creator Series? I have no idea what that is. You're going to have to guide me through it. I'll be happy to look at pretty much anything gameplay related anybody wants to look at. I'm curious about a lot of those options myself, but I'm not sure what that is. Unlimited range. You parked outside your gym watching this? My man, I appreciate you in the stream, man. Definitely appreciate it. I'm going to let these scenes rock for now because this is like new voice, new artwork. North remembers. First of all, that's a dope name. That's excellent. The defense feels great. It's funny. I haven't looked up anything on defense, and if you look at both games, the computer wasn't able to do what they wanted against me. That has not, and I played against only good teams so far. That's not been the issue. It's really just been offensively. And now that I got the play call, and the offense is flowing a lot better too. So. Ooh, that's bad. Sorry. Ooh, they're not guarding? Oh, that's. Oh, I was about to say. That's my fault. I didn't expect him to go into that layup animation so quick. I wanted to pass as soon as I saw him collect. Ooh. That in and out from Dame was nasty in the full court. Did y'all see that? We got to look at that again. So, understand, guys. I'm not just playing this game straight up to like, oh, I want to beat the computer. Like, come on. If you played 2K, you know. Once you get the game and understand it, the computer is pretty easy to beat. I'm just trying to I'm exploring certain little things. You know, I'm trying to see what the controls are, see how the plays run, see how the movement is. And this in and out coming down the court, oh my goodness, that was nasty. I might have to cop that signature dribble right there. Me and Dame might have to talk when my career unlocks, because that right there, let me run this in full time real quick. Oh no, and that's Marcus Smart? That's Marcus Smart. Oh my goodness. Like I could have took this shot right here, but I gave Marcus Smart the respect because in this game when they contest coming across you like that, they get pretty good ratings. But once I saw that collapse, oh my goodness. Dame. Dame Dollar. Boo. And this is why you can't only play on-ball defense. I'm looking at garbage Marcus Smart on offense, I mean, of course. And I didn't notice that. Why is he hedging? Why is he hedging so high for Marcus Smart? I didn't even realize he was hedging that high. If I did, I would have took control of him immediately. Like, Nurkic, come on, bro. This is Marcus Smart. We want him to take. He can have all the three-pointers he wants. Ask Australia how good he shoots threes. Doris Burke on the commentary. No way. Let's run another series. See what this 4-3 series is about. See, I need a green on that. CJ McCollum coming off a screen, pull up midi, full white. Come on. Like his shot is too high for him to be missing that like that. I did like that series though. That was tight. Mm. Terrible. Oh, what? And that goes in? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. The series stuff is nice. I wish you could see meters on the replay. That was a pretty good release for CJ McCollum. With a 99 midi and goal difficult shots. And he's missed a lot of them. So Kemba Walker just got that offensive rebound and put back. How y'all feel about that? I like it. I like it. That Portland offense looking kind of slick, guys. Shout out to the Czar. AKA Government Nino Samuel, AKA the resident president of Sim Nation. Oh, his crossover is boo-boo. That he should be ashamed of himself. Kent Bazemore. Why did I even do a crossover? I'm sorry. I apologize to everyone who's ever heard of Kent Bazemore. That was not a good decision on my behalf. Ugh. You know what? I got blessed with a bad free throw release before, so I deserve that. Uh-oh. Kemba's taking it into his own hands. He's tired. He's seen enough. Oh, Tolliver, get a ball up. Get a rock up. See if we can get him into post up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted. Oh, you on me. You did it. It's early release. That's me. Ah, I should have worked harder to cut him off, but he would have definitely crossed over. So I called Nurkic low post. He's taking his sweet time getting there, that's for sure. No. Oh, just give it up, give it up. Oh, come on. Kemba was clamped up. Cash. Pow. Kemba trash. Michelle Hunt, if you can get 3 more people to ask for coasters, I'll show them. But I'm not about seeking out random role players that don't get no burn yet in the league. God bless him. I hope he turns into a good player, but monitor, I haven't tried the pro shooting setting to see the boost because I don't know anybody's shot releases. This is day -2. This is the first time I'm seeing these players like ever. So I don't know what their animations are. Um, you know, that's something I would do after I played with a team a bunch of times and really mastered the jump shots. I disagree, Unlimited. I think the game had some really ugly changes in 2K18 and 2K19, but 2K16 and 2K17 for me were the peak of like NBA 2K. And when I say 2K16 period and 2K17 after they patched it. After they patched 2K17, you can go back and play that game now. That game is awesome now. A really, really great 2K game. But 2K18 and 2K19, serious problems. This game, I think this game is definitely way better than 2K18 and 2K19, but it still has some of the stuff from those games that I personally didn't like the big men flying across the lane. I've seen some of that. I've seen some of the speed boosts. The guarding them at half court, like picking you up at half court and like smothering you, no matter who you are, like that's. I don't think those are good gameplay changes because it encourages you to play cheesy. Like if I want to come up and call a play, but they're grabbing me at half court and I'm afraid to lose the ball, it's easier to just turbo past them and not even bother with it and call 5 out and punish them for their mistake. All right, we got Bazemore bringing up the ball, which means this is an emergency. Let's call some plays for Rodney Hood. Ooh, that was almost a good play. Oh, Kemba cooking. Yeah, he got me. I'm guarding Kemba with Rodney Hood though, like, and we just started the quarter. Coach, what's happening? I ain't trying to play without at least at least a CJ on the court. Come on. That was a terrible pass. I apologize to everyone. That was pretty. That was pretty. That was good basketball, y'all. That was good basketball. Oof. I tried to get out there too. Oh, Rodney, you got to make that. That's a good play. And he makes that. Come on. That. Come on. Oof. All right, all right. That's enough. We definitely gonna give Pau Gasol a little more burn next time too. Man, AI teammates do not rotate at all. Oh, I didn't want to do the sham god. He just did it to me again. He just switched. I didn't ask him to switch and he just... There we go, Hood. We needed that. All right, it's Dame time. We've messed around enough. Get back in here. But I definitely want to see that white side get a little more burn. You know what? Let's go ahead and get Dame in here. Y'all fighting about blow-bys? For me, this is the only issue that could possibly be with blow-bys. I don't feel a problem with blow-bys right now. I've seen what, 2 in the game so far, I've played against Ben Simmons, right? So it's not like I haven't played against teams that could get blow-bys. Oh, Kemba, get your ankles together, my friend. Hold, we gotta look at that again. I'm gonna celebrate this a little bit, cause who knows what nonsense Kemba's gonna pull after this happened to him. Oh, is the pick and roll coming? Are you adjusting for the pick and roll? Peace. Oh no, don't press me on the pick and roll. How dare you disrespect Damian Lillard like that? How dare you? I'm disgusted that you would even think you just walk up to Dame strong hand. I gotta press Y right there. I mean triangle. See what this looks like. Woo! Some of these offenses are looking crispy, y'all. You better not. All right, we got the lead back. Can't show you the parks, man. The servers aren't online, so no online related modes are active. No My Team, no My Career, no Pro-Am, no Park, no Neighborhood. None of that is there. Just NBA modes, just old school 2K, man. NBA, 2KU, scrimmage, all of that stuff. So since Boston's kind of small, I wonder if we could run Nurkic and Whiteside and just play bully ball and just rebound everything. Oh. Nope. Oh, don't foul him. I had you bail out my favorite Turkish player. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So guys, let me highlight this real quick. This is a really good example of just left stick stuff. So Kemba sagging off. He's playing under the pick and roll on Dame. I honestly probably could have just pulled this up right here. But this is all left stick. That's a left stick cross. and then the speed boost from the left stick. And that's enough to get all the way to the basket with Dame, no problem. So after this game, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get some food. Um, I might stream again. Let me know if you guys want to see me stream more gameplay, what you guys might want to see, whether it be WNBA or other teams, and I will prioritize that. Ooh. I've heard that the servers might be up as early as 1 tomorrow, but I would not trust that with 2K. I would uh I would definitely. Why are you sagging off a Dame? Are they crazy? What? Hold on. This is what I'm talking about, man. I hope this is adapted. Cause like I know they're trying to like why would Kemba do that? I know it worked in my favor, but come on, do y'all really want to see that? Like after the screen, like honestly, I could have pulled up right here. But after the screen, he dives into the paint. What is he protecting? The pick and roll defense looks really rickety right now. I have to say that. The AI is going into panic mode when you call a pick and roll, and I don't know. I'm really scared for my career. Oh, stop fouling. Like, hey, oh, that was on me? Wow. I didn't press a button. So that was a foul off of right stick defense. Just to give you guys a heads up. I thought that was the oh, Powell's in. No, that's not Powell. That's Nurkic. I'm so terrible. Let's try a pick and roll with Nurkic. Oh, he's got Jason Tatum on him. Mismatch. Oh, you bastard. He helped. Which he should have. But the help came at the right time. That was like super late. I should have just hook shot it. Oh my god. Kemba's defense is horrible. Kemba's making this feel like a my career game. Like legit, if I just wanted to score, I could just take Kemba to the hole every time. I wanted to show him recover here, but for some reason he literally just stopped moving. Like so you can actually see it. So you see it right there in my controls. I put here to show, and then it might be the big man's that slow. He got sucked into a contact animation off of that. He actually even moved forward. At this point, I wasn't holding forward on the control at all. That's interesting because that might mean that the big men just don't move well, which is good. Oh, damn. Oh, you gotta hit that damn. Did y'all see that hezzy though? That shit was woof. My league is gonna be a lot of fun this year. Even though there are still some of the 2K18 and 2K19 isms in the game, which I really do hope they adjust. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't pass that out. Uh, my career is not available because the servers are not online yet, so none of the multiplayer related modes are on. No green? God, man, I can't shoot for nothing with CJ McCollum. That was a weird animation. So once again, that was left stick dribbles around the pick and roll, and you're not really susceptible to the steals here. So that's going to be a good option for playing around the pick and roll next year. This was all left stick. Like, look at how far up he's guarding me. There's no chance in hell that Kemba Walker can guard Damian Lillard pressing him at half court like that. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. What do you guys think of that? Like, seriously, what is that? Like, why is that in the game? I don't know who's in charge of the AI defense, but it's really an eyesore, man. Like, we want to play sim style basketball, but if you guarding Damian Lillard like this, I'm just gonna hold turbo and run past you, like, as well as I should. Like, that's especially with Kemba Walker. I could at least see if it was Marcus Smart who believes he could do that, and it's probably still not the best idea. But come on, that's get at the devs about that on Twitter, y'all. Like, ooh, Dame's on fire. Oh, I wanted the hero shot. Yeah, he got that. CJ, let's go. If you're watching and enjoying the gameplay, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for everybody for tuning in to watch this 2K gameplay, getting this early footage. I am taking requests, and after a short break, I will be back to stream again. But we're going to let this one archive, and I'm going to take care of some domestic duties before coming back on to stream some more later tonight. Probably have some WNBA gameplay, as that's been highly requested. Oh, oh, Jason Tatum muffed. I'm not going to do the pro shooting setting because I don't know anybody's releases. The whole point of pro shooting is if you know the releases, then you get a boost on your shots. But I don't know their releases, so unless I play the same team over and over again, I'm not going to get the bonus and be able to give you reliable feedback on it. So give me a few days. It's probably something, honestly, that's better tested in my career when I have one player whose release I can really get used to. But I'll definitely try it in the NBA modes as well, but not while I'm jumping around teams just like testing random stuff to show people. Nope. 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 No, you bastard. No. Yeah. You sagging off of Damian Lillard. Why are they sagging off of Damian Lillard? C2 is nasty. Let me see the dribbling moves. I actually did a lot of dribbling moves to early on. I went through the signature dribbles of Kyrie Irving, which I didn't love. De'Aaron Fox, which in the half court doesn't feel like a park player. He feels more like a full court player. But Dame feels pretty good. Westbrook, Harden, and Curry are really, really, really good. D'Angelo Russell's pretty good too. So far, out of all of the dribblers, those guys feel the best. Kyrie definitely doesn't feel as good as he felt last year, though. Why would you? I'm holding up on the right stick, and the computer just made me foul. They just literally just made me foul. Ooh! Oh, Dame doesn't care. Damian, if you guys want, y'all want a Damian Lillard gameplay, how are y'all enjoying it? Because Dame is lighting them up. Oh, that was nice. Oh, you got to make that white side. Oh, that's a fast release. Ugh. Oh. Oh, Gordon Hayward. They're going to blame you for that in the media. Whoever offense on Kemba Walker. Y'all might see this in the playoffs. Whoever offense on Kemba Walker. This might be an issue, Boston. You can have that. Oh, you saw McCollum with the off-ball moves? Oh, I didn't mean to pass to him. Well, I wouldn't judge the demo, Crazy Girl. This does feel a little different than the demo. There was a lot of bad stuff in the demo that I was scared of. Some of that stuff is still here. There's also supposed to be a day one patch. So I don't know if all of the AI is ready and all of that stuff. So I wouldn't judge it 100%. There's definitely some things with the big men flying all up and down the court that I don't want to see in the final release. Definitely the AI defense guarding you all the way at half court is something I 100% don't want to see. Like 110% don't want to see. You can absolutely have that. Oh my goodness. If you hit that. All right. All right, for those of you who hung out and watched the stream, I very much appreciate it. We got a request for some dribble moves. I'll go to 2KU and do some dribbling real quick, but it's pretty much the same in the demo. Um, it's hard to tell right now without really seeing all of the signature animations and stuff, but it feels really good. Definitely, it seems like the big difference between good dribbling and bad dribbling as far as pro-am and part goes is going to be your signature animations, because Kyrie Irving feels really weird, but Steph Curry and James Harden and Russell Westbrook feel really amazing. So watch the post game. That's a pretty good game though. Let the record show I did not get blown out by 20 like Mazik. My first full game, like really knowing what the play calling was, got an overtime W. And I get more familiar. I'll probably play on All Star for the rest of tonight and maybe tomorrow, but I might bump it up to Superstar just to see what the challenge is like. If I feel like it's getting too easy, it feels relatively like last year, so I don't think the game is going to be more challenging. And I feel like because they are pressing you so hard, if you just call 5 out and you cross them up at half court, you're going to be able to do all the same stuff you did last time. So I don't. The difficulty is just whatever feels more comfortable for you, but I highly doubt, aside from the shooting, it's going to feel like it's that big of a deal. Who you want me to dribble with? Yeah, I'm gonna do freestyle, but who do you want to see do the dribbling and freestyle? James? Okay. No, the dribbling is, I would say it's like 70% like last year, but that 30% is a big difference. But if you could dribble last year, after learning what the new controls are, you're gonna be able to dribble now. So I think the biggest difference is the way some of the dribbling behaves and the stamina and how the left stick is. So for instance, the most important thing to know about dribbling overall is when your circle under you goes to the dots, you can get ripped, right? So if somebody's watching you come up court and they timing you and you cross over and they press steal right there, they can rip you. But when you're doing it with the left stick, you can't get ripped for these dribbles. Maybe not that you can't, but it's much more difficult to rip you for these dribbles right here. So even though, like with James, it's a little on the slow side, but with Russ, it's a little faster. But the point is, when you're behind a pick and you do this, you can momentum out of this, right? So this little fake that looks like I'm genuinely going that way, and it also kind of looks a little like the startup of the hezzy, that I could go that way. I could do a left step dribble fake and go the other way with the momentum dribble. And so on and so forth. So as far as the rest of the dribbles, I mean, this is James' momentum dribble right here. That's his regular momentum. This is his momentum into neutral hezzy. This is momentum into right stick hezzy. This is momentum into left trigger hezzy. These are all good for different purposes. Here's his double cross sides up. Here's his cross between the legs. He does it. There we go. That feels a little different than the demo. Like they slightly adjusted it. I could be wrong, but in the demo I literally never missed between the legs, and now, like in the demo, it felt like it was closer to down to 6 o'clock, but now it feels like it's closer to 9 o'clock. Like, well, really, it's 8 o'clock to go between the legs, which is an important dribble because for certain players, you can speed boost out of that dribble really fast. Like, see that launch? And you can speed boost out of that. So learning that between the legs dribble, exactly how to hit that is really important. So far, none of the NBA players, to me, seem to have that I've played. None of them have had a really good momentum spin. I've seen some good momentum behind the backs, but not a good momentum spin. Some people have really good sham guys, like Russell Shamgod is amazing. James Shamgod is really good. James step backs, as you would expect, are also really good. Like that is really sick. His blow by is really great. His his right trigger step back off the drive is really great. That's his first step. His quick first step is really great. So James is like super nasty. You said, do I have a Cronus plus Max device? I don't know what that is. I do have a Brooks converter, so I'm using an Xbox controller on my PlayStation. I have a Brooks converter that I use for my original fighting game 360 arcade stick, and I just use that for Xbox controller because my PlayStation, like 17 of my PlayStation controllers broke, and I got tired of it. And the Xbox controller feels better because I have reasonably big hands. Lillard feels amazing. Damian Lillard felt incredible. I didn't even look at what my final score was. I should have looked at the box score, but he cooked. I mean, he absolutely cooked. He felt super, super great. Portland's not deep at the wing. Rodney Hood felt pretty good. But yeah, Damian felt really amazing. Kyrie doesn't feel super great. I'll be honest with you. I'll show you his dribbles so you can see what I mean. So in fact, just to review real quick, momentum for James. Double cross for James, cross between the legs for James. That's his momentum spin. In the demo, I can momentum spin all day. Here, it feels different. It might be tweaked how you execute it, and I have to figure it out. But I didn't have any problem with the momentum spin in the demo, and right now I'm getting that slow spin. So either the NBA players have like slow signature dribbles for the spin move, or they changed it. I don't know which is which until I do a create a character or something. That's James' momentum behind the back. Let me see. Yeah, so that's his momentum behind the back there. Not as good as Russ, but it's okay. Let me see James's whoopty, actually. James Shamgod. That's James's whoopty. I think the whoopty's all the same. That's James' exploding, whoopty. James behind the back, his hop behind the back. I mean, James is fantastic. So those are his dribbles. So we can compare them directly to Kyrie real quick. So here's Kyrie's momentum. Pretty good. But look at his double cross. Ew. Ew. I hate that. He has two vulnerable windows too. One at the beginning. I mean, I'm sure you have one with a double cross, but you can really see it. Like he carries the ball first. This right here is reason enough to be like, I don't know how much I'm messing with the Nets. Like I really don't like that. Maybe y'all will be nasty with it when y'all figure it out. That's nice. His crossover, his momentum cross into Hezi. That's sick. That's a sick momentum into Hezi. Like, that's actually genuinely sick. So, like anybody else, it might be a situation where with Kyrie, you just have to figure out which dribbles are good for him. That's his Shamgod. Again, look at Shamgod. Stank. That's stank. Look at the Hezi. Ew. Why you taking so long to do your Shamgod? Why you writing a note before you do it? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like Kyrie's signature handles. I have to play fundamental basketball when I use Kyrie Irving. We're gonna play like Ticino. We just gonna come off screens. We ain't gonna do dribble guy stuff when we play Kyrie. That's nice though. That's nice. His crossover into his. That's really nice actually. I can see getting some nice use out of that. Let me see. He can go Hezzy, momentum, behind the back. So I mean, Kyrie could dribble. That's a nice layup. He could dribble. It's not like he can't dribble. I just don't like his signature animations as much as Steph, James, Harden, James, Dame, Russ. They all felt a lot better. Oh, and Paul George dribbles is absolute trash. He dribbles like an actual my career 6'9" player. He doesn't dribble like Paul George at all. So yeah, Kyrie's cool. I just don't like the hezzy before Kyrie does all his stuff. Maybe that'll work better in playing out online than it would for me. I'm thinking more like a pro-am player. And as a pro-am player, this right here, that's a steal button press. That right there, that's enough time for people to match steal. And I don't like that. Can I explode out of that at least? Let me see. So that's just his regular crossover that has that hesitation. And he can't really explode out of it. Yeah, he can't. I don't know why his. Ill. Yeah, ugh. Ugh. Good luck to the Kyrie fans, because that is. Ugh. I don't like it. KD could dribble. He has slow, tall KD dribbles, but he could dribble. He could definitely dribble. He can speed boost. I'll show you KD speed boost real quick. So that's his momentum dribble. And the thing is with KD, I mean he's 6'11", he could do that. So that's all you need. You don't need to. You don't need to shake people out their shoes with KD. You just really need to get them leaning. Yeah, and cook them with that stuff. And with KD also, this is how KD dribbles in real life. That's what he likes to do. That's the KD right there, and that's very good for him. That's a nice KD signature dribble. Like that's really nice with KD. So with KD, if you dribble like KD, he's awesome. If you try to dribble KD like the, my career player that you wish he was, then you're not gonna have as much luck. Like he's not gonna do. I mean, we can. That's his momentum behind the back. I mean, where's he going? He going to the locker room with it. So, your mileage may vary, but I think his dribbles are awesome for his play style as basically, a shot creating stretch. Is probably what I would call him. That's his step back. Look how far his step back is. That's crazy. That's so good. Yeah, Kevin feels great. Kevin feels great. He's definitely going to be super good. I mean, he feels better than Kyrie, at least for his play style. Kyrie is a very quick, shifty ball handler in real life, and in the game, I feel like he feels very hezzy oriented. Now, keep in mind, I've only played with him for a few minutes, so maybe if I had him in here for an hour or two, um, he would feel better. But all this hesitation that he does, that's a sham god. Like, if you saw Russell Westbrook's sham god next to his, you would just laugh. Like, it's so fast. It's so powerful looking. And look at that. That's his sham god into hezzy. So, I don't know. I don't know about Kyrie's ball handles. Uh, this is left stick dribbles. That's nice. His left stick turnaround is nice. That was pretty quick and glitchy looking. Yeah, that's quick. So this is a form of signature ball handling, and for Kyrie, this is actually very quick. So, you might find a style with Kyrie that works for you, but for my style, Kyrie is he's not getting picked for my team. We haven't looked at King James. Let me look at him real quick because it's just disrespectful not to at least look at LeBron James. That's his speed. He got a real nice momentum cross. Look at the hezzy. That's sick. King James gonna be a problem with the Lakers. Oh, yeah. And of course, you know he gonna get blow-bys for days. Let me see what his what's his has he look like. But LeBron's another one too. Like I could see one momentum cross for him just to get past people, but he really is about, you know, coming here, stopping, and then just keep going and just bully ball, right? Like so with the NBA players, it's fun to do park stuff, but honestly, if they could replicate their styles in real life, then that's even better. Like that's a very LeBron looking set of animations, so he looks good. Um, yeah, I did Harden in the beginning. Harden feels amazing. Uh, I'm about to jump out of here and do some what you call it, some home stuff. Just get some food, wash up. But if you go to the archive of this video and just rewind back, there's a lot of James Harden. I played a full game with the Rockets. I did James Harden signature dribbles a lot. I went through his momentum behind the back, all of his step backs, which are super sick. So if you want to see all that stuff, definitely check that out. Subscribe to this channel for more early gameplay because there's going to be quite a bit of it. But for now, I'll take one more quick request before I get out of here, and then we're gonna shut down the stream for now. We've been streaming for a while. We're gonna get back into it, but I just want to wash up and be a human being for a minute. And I'll answer a quick question. How do you momentum in this 2K? You hold the right stick, and then you hold the right trigger, press right stick from the ball hand to the off ball hand, and before that animation executes, you interrupt that animation by pressing the left stick in the direction you want to go. Bam. So I'm holding right trigger, and I'm doing right stick, left stick. Boom. And that's it. You're literally doing a crossover and then interrupting it with before you go. So I will do Jamal Crawford since I got a lot of requests for him. What team is Crawford on right now? Is he's not on Phoenix still, is he? I just played the whole game with CJ. I missed so many good CJ McCollum shots. It's embarrassing, but he got a lot of good shots. Dame cooked and we won. Dame was crazy. Somebody asked for Zach LaVine. My co-host is a rabid and delusional Bulls fan, so when I'm streaming, all Bulls-related content is completely banned from this channel, except for Michael Jordan. I'll do Michael Jordan, but nah, we ain't doing that. If he's a free agent, I don't know how to select him. How do I select him? Can I select him for this? I tell you what. Maybe I could find him here. Is he still on the Suns? Somebody telling me free agent, somebody telling me Suns. He's not on the Suns anymore. That's what I figured. I figured he was not going to be there. I heard he went. I know he's on. I heard who he went to. I just forgot because I was thinking, oh yeah, you know what? He might be able to help those guys out off the bench, mentoring them. Unless that was just a rumor. But yeah, chat. If y'all can't find Jamal Crawford, I can't find Jamal Crawford. Y'all have one job. One job, chat. All time who? Who's he gonna be all time for? He's not on the Clippers. Is that where he won 6 man? If he didn't get on the Clippers for 6 man, he's supposed to re-sign with the Bulls. All right, I'm gonna check one more time, cause like I said, if y'all can't find Jamal Crawford, I can't find Jamal Crawford. Let me see. I don't see him. Oh, he's on the T-Wolves. Is that? I'm trying to think. Is that the team? Nope. Well, y'all failed, chat. Y'all couldn't find Jamal Crawford. I didn't see him on the Suns roster. Am I bugging? Am I missing him? Yeah, I think somebody might be right in that he's a free agent and he's nowhere to be found. But all right, that's it. So get y'all requests in for the next one. Look for this channel for more early 2K stuff and then post 2K stuff. Gonna really be breaking down pro-am, park, rosters, art. We're gonna have a review on this channel, all that good stuff. Thanks everybody for coming in and being really fun in the chat. We didn't have too many trolls, which I very much appreciate. Have a good night for those of you that I won't see again, and for the rest of y'all, I'll see y'all in an hour or two. All right, peace out.